This afternoon we had like call it drop-in section where we helped some people that had issue yesterday to sort out their issues, and those that were finding it difficult to join the class yesterday, we started everything out today. I believe that by now, well, everybody's supposed to be here, so there won't be any problem again. All right, so you're welcome to today's section. Is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing, trust me. But there's something I would like us to do. There's something I would like us to do in today's class. I would like us to probably, if I can work with probably maximum 5 people, I'll be fine. Okay, so others that cannot follow along with me, just watch out what I'll be doing. Okay, then you get the recording, then you work on that. Probably something around probably Wednesday, we can all, probably those that have issue, Wednesday, we'll come together and we'll sort out the problems. Is that okay, everybody? I want to hear yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's fine.
Yeah, it's
That's
fine.
fine.
It's fine.
So that we can be able to
Yeah.
finish the project. If we continue the way we did yesterday, trust me, we won't go half today. So that simply means well, we won't achieve much today. So I want us to, watch what I'll be doing. If I can get like maximum 10 people, but then that doesn't mean that you should leave the call. Please don't leave the call, because I said that today is actually so it's not a miss. You're not supposed to miss anything. Even if you are not practicing, just stay by. Watch what I'll be doing, because there's actually a presentation I will do at the end of the program, end of the section today. And that simply means that everybody need to be on call. Remember, I said something when we started yesterday. I don't know if you heard about it or you've seen it online, that there's going to be certificate at the end of the program. So all these things, we looked at it, and who are those that participated well, who are those that carry out all these tasks very well. So we'll give certificates at the end of everything. I hope we are all good. Are we good to go?
Yeah, we are good to go.
Yeah,
Yes.
good to go. Yeah,
Yes.
good to go. Good to go. Good to go. Okay, now I'll share my screen down.
Yes,
So
yes, boss.
okay, I'll share my screen now. So some people sent me a message a few minutes ago about having issues with their Excel. So if you don't mind, you can stay at the end of the class, and then I'll attend to you. I'll attend to your problem. The goal is for you to learn. Okay, the goal is for you to learn. Even if you have issues, I will attend to it. Okay, so I'll share my screen now. Then we'll start. So I will encourage everyone. I'll employ everyone to please mute your video. Mute your video, okay, so that everything we'll all see what I'll be doing. I don't want us to share screen. Just mute your video. Is that okay? If you can hear me, please mute your video. Chinedum, please mute your video, okay? All right, so can you all see my screen? I believe that I'm loud. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes,
So
yes, yeah.
yeah, okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Thank you. So yesterday, we started with the Excel, trying to solve this problem, this organization's problem, right? So we had the kind of explanation explaining what data is, and introduce the problem that we're about to solve. So we started yesterday. So today, a few people reached out to me that they don't have access to the data, and then I shared the data set on the WhatsApp group, and as well share this one, just like what we did yesterday. So if you want to follow along today, that simply means that you have everything we did yesterday. Okay. So now that's it. So now this is actually the KPI. So please mute yourself. Okay. We said this thing yesterday. If you join the call, mute yourself. I beg you. Please. I don't want to mute everybody because I want it to be interactive. Okay. Just mute yourself and then let's proceed. Okay. Thank you. So if you do not understand anything, you can call me back, but don't drag me so much. Okay. as I said a few minutes ago, I would like us to, I want everybody to learn. The goal is for you to learn, to know these things, okay? But then, if
I'm okay. Like they have like this. Yeah. All this months, I swear.
I don't want to meet everybody, please let's have engaging class, okay? So now, if you have issues with what we did yesterday, just wait behind. After the class, I will attend to that, okay? So this was actually where we stopped yesterday. Now, let's go back to the problem that we are solving. Let's look at it now. The problem says, number one, identify the top selling products, the top selling product. That's what the next problem that we're about to solve now. So if you cannot catch up with me, please watch what I'll be doing. And then when you get to the recording, you can then practice that, okay? I said maybe on Wednesday or Tuesday or thereabouts, even Monday, have time, okay? We can just have a call for everybody that have problems. I will definitely attend to those problems, okay? If you have any issue, if you can't stay by probably this night and you want to probably Monday or Tuesday thereabouts, I can fix a class for everybody aside from the next week class weekend. So I can fix a class for everybody that has issue. Then I will look into that and I will sort it out. Okay. So the goal is for you to learn. Now, identify the top selling products. So let's go back to our Excel. Okay. All right. Excel. So I'll open a new sheet. So I'll open a new sheet. So here I will double click on that sheet. I will name it top selling. Top selling products. I'll hit enter. So this is actually what I did. I use this plus sign, but just because I have opened other sheets. Okay, so I just double click on the name and type top selling products. So now we have this to be our ribbon. So we have home, we have insert. So we want to get what? Get our pivot table. So I'll click on insert. So I'll use the drop down here, right? You can see the drop down here. So I will select the table or range, table or range. So I'm going to click on it. Now it's asking me for the table name. So remember yesterday, we said that our tables is what name is table underscore one. So I'm going to call it table underscore one, table underscore one. So I'll click on OK. So just to get the pivot table. Now we want to find out the top selling products. Okay. Now please pay attention. Look at what I'm doing. Now, if you come here, right, and then write product, come to this search bar. But if you can't scroll, I think from 2013, 2010 Excel does not even have search bar. So all you need to do is to use this and then scroll. Okay. So we have product name. When I type pro, okay, so I can see every other thing that started with product name. As can see product ID, profit. So I'm going to start with select what the product name. So I'll highlight it. Okay, I will highlight it. Now this is actually what the product. Now let's look at what the sales. So you might actually not see this thing very well. So I'm going to do it this way. Sales. So right, sales, and that's actually telling us sales and quantity if I'm not mistaken. All right. Top selling products by sales and profit. So I'll go back to my Excel. So I'll go and select profit. So here I will clear whatever that is there on this search button that is here. So I will type profit. So I will highlight profits here. I will highlight profits. Okay, so we have sales and we have profits. Now, remember, we want to see the top selling. Now, by default, this is actually giving us all the products there. And this is actually not what we want. We need the top selling products. Let's say we can actually look for the top 10 selling products. We can look for the top 10 or top 5 anyhow. So how are we going to filter this? How are we going to filter this? So what we are going to do, okay, so you can see this. Okay, let me just drag this thing so we can see everything together. So you can see this thing here, this filter handle here. So you can see it. So on your own, this is actually called a filter handle. So you click inside that filter. Okay, now you can see value filters, value filters. So value filters. And when you click, just hover your cursor here, you can, everything here will appear. If I click outside, just hover your cursor here, bring it here, and that thing will appear. So you can see it here. Okay, so now I will go to the one that has top 10. Top 10. So I'll select it. Now, the question is, do I want to do top 10 or top 5? You can actually do top 5, top 10, bottom 10, and all that. But we are looking for what? Top. That simply means the most selling. So here, where we have 10, you can change it to 5. You can change it to anything. Okay, but let's go with 10. Let's go with 10. So I'm going to click on OK. So you can see what I have here. So this is the top 10 products, top 10 products by sales and profits. Top 10 product by sales and profits. So now what I would like us to be doing as we are doing this, okay? So we'll be using the graph. Okay, we'll be using the graph, put the graph there, and then probably move to another thing, get the graph so that we'll be able to finish on time. Are we good, everybody? Am I too fast?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
yeah,
We're
that's
good.
good.
Yes, you're fast.
You're too
You're too
fast.
fast.
And just slow down a little.
I'm too fast. Okay, I'll slow down now.
You're too fast.
And just slow down a little.
Okay,
Me,
no worry.
I'm lost. I'm lost where you said that value something. You know, that's where I'm lost. Where you clicked on the drop down.
Okay, no problem. I will take it. I'll
Please,
slow down.
I don't even mind. I don't even mind if you come, if you start again, because
I
I
can't
joined
start
late.
again.
So sorry.
No, I can't start again, sir.
Okay, just give us a brief. Okay, no problem.
So what I will do, I said that better you watch what I'm doing. So watch what I'll be doing because we have a whole lot to do today. Even if I'm not sure if we'll finish in the next 3 hours. It's a lie. You're gonna finish, okay? Don't mind me. Right. So, but then I just want us to, calm down. If you can't follow me, watch what I'm doing, then you will get the recording, then you practice. Okay. If you have any issue, I said that probably I'll probably put a poll. Then it's either we meet on Wednesday or Tuesday. So everybody that has issue, I will sort everything out. The goal is for you to learn, okay? So I'm not leaving you behind. Are we good, everybody?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, we are.
Thank you.
Yes,
We are
it's
good, we
fine.
are good, we are good, we are good. Right? So Abiodu, your hands are raised. So let me hear from you.
Okay, I was trying to call you back, but when you asked, are you too fast? That's when I now responded that you're too fast. And I tried to stop when you were like drop down. I don't know. You were trying
Okay, I will
to
take
drop
it
down the
back.
thing. I am
I
top
will take
10.
it back.
Where you okay. Thank
But
you. Thank you.
as I said, I won't wait for everybody. I can so that we'll be able to finish. Yesterday we didn't do anything, and it took our time. Okay, so I will take that now. You can actually go
We did
ahead.
we tried we tried yesterday.
Okay, no problem. Don't worry.
We tried.
Today we can do more better.
Okay.
We can do more better today. Yeah. All right. I don't know if
Thank you.
that yet. No problem. Those people that didn't join us yesterday, I didn't introduce myself again today. But when you watch the recording, probably next at the end of the class, I will introduce myself again. Okay. So now let me go back again and take it again. Now we have this. Okay, we have this. We want to get the top selling product. It could actually be top 5, top 10, top 20, whatever you like. Okay, so we have the product already, we have the sales, and we have the profit. We want to find out if the amount of the sales, does it actually convert to a profit? How much are we making? Because on the norms, there are some organizations that you go into and you can see this bottle table water, they are selling it probably 5 naira, and they're actually making, you be like, this is actually 5 naira, they're selling this thing, is very low and all that. And they're making a lot of profits from that. Probably they're making at least 2 naira from it. Okay. Whereas there are some people that are selling, I don't know much about cars, but then I know that there are people that are selling products that are quite expensive, and they're actually, their profits are not that pushed and people are saying it. Okay. So that's what we want to find out here. We want to find out what are the top selling products, so that they can actually do what? Pay more attention to those goals instead of wasting their time in those things that are not actually benefiting the organization. So we have the product, and then we have the sales, we have the profit. Now I want to filter it. That's what I want to do. I want to filter it. So you can see here, there's a drop down here. You can see it. Is my cursor moving? Is it moving? Okay, I
Yes,
need
it is.
somebody to speak. Okay, thank you very much. So you can see this drop down. So I can put my cursor there, just click inside. Okay. So I'm taking it slow because I know we have a lot of beginners. That's why I'm telling that next week we can still meet again before the next weekend class. Are we good? So now you can see here value filters, value filters. So I will come down here and I will select top 10. Now, how many do I want to do? I can actually do 5, I can do 4, I can do 3. Okay, but I just want to do top 10. Then I will select what? I'll just click on OK. By default, it's 10 that is there. Let's assume I want to change it to 5. I will clear this 5, this 10 that is there. I'll just type 5 inside. Okay, that's all. But I want to use 10. Okay, so I'll type 10 back. Then I'll click on OK. That's all. That's all that done. I haven't done so much. Okay. Now I want us to insert chart to this thing, because just like as the CEO, if you're looking at this thing, you can actually not make more decision from this. You can actually not make more decision from this. Okay. I want to insert values, insert a chart. Okay. So if you want to insert a chart, make sure that your cursor is anywhere inside this thing. Anywhere, could actually be anywhere, because when you click outside, this pivot table will go. It will go. So you have to click on this to get this pivot table field. Now under it, you have under this ribbons. Okay, please pay attention.
Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, please, I don't have that arrow that is at the what's it called? The row label. I don't know. It's not showing at my end.
I think that was actually from the Excel, but I'm pretty sure that if I ask you to share your screen, I'll figure it out. But if you can wait after the class, I will sort out everything. Okay.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, no problem. So now you can see here we have table, pivot table analyze, pivot table analyze. So what do we want to do? We want to insert chart here. So you can see pivot chart here. Okay, you can see pivot chart. I will click on the pivot chart. Now the question is, which of the pivot chart do I want to choose? Okay, which of the charts do I want to choose? So we have a lot of charts here. So I can actually say, okay, let me choose line chart. Let me choose donut chart. Let me choose bar chart. But now, please pay attention. Whenever you are choosing charts, let that chart pass meaningful information of what you've done. Okay. Now I'll come here. I would like to choose this combo. So I'll click on combo. Okay. So I'll click on this combo. You can actually choose anything of your choice. Okay. So I'll click on the combo. Now please pay attention. I said something. It could be anything. You can decide to choose this column. So you can see column here. So you can choose anyone. You can choose anyone, but I'm choosing combo. Okay. So I want the line to appear. This is actually this here yellow here is showing the sum of profits, and this has what? Sales. Okay, this has sales. Right. So that's it. So now you can probably, when you be working on your own, you just put your cursor on these things, look at it. Which one do you want to do? Which one do you feel like? I think I love this one. Okay. And then you click on
Please,
someone.
how did you get here? Analyze. You went to analyze and clicked on actions.
Actions. Where is action? I clicked
No.
on pivot table
Pivot chart.
analyze. Pivot chart. Pivot chart. Look at it here. Pivot chart. Pivot chart. You can use pivot chart or use insert. So the next one I will use insert, but everything must be under pivot chart because we are looking at pivot chart. So if you come here, all right, this line, you can see line. So you can change all these things if you feel like to change it. Okay. But then I think I feel like to use it with line. So you can use it line with marker and with anything. Okay. Sorry, I just want you to see what we are doing. So I'll click on OK. I said earlier, you might not follow me. All I need you is to pay attention, understand these things. That's the key. So I'll click on OK. So I want to format this chart. I'm not too fast. I'm not too fast. So I want to format this chart we have here. Okay. Now, you can see here. So if you're with me, just if you're watching what I'm doing, that's fine. But if you're working with me, that's too fine. So you can see where I have this line. So this chart here is actually not looking so good. So I want to format it, make it look nice, okay? So I'll put my cursor here on this one. Just click anywhere inside the number there. The number is actually not speaking so much thing. So I need to yank it up. I'll need to yank it up. So click inside and then put your backspace on your keyboard. Use your backspace to remove it, okay? Now, if you pay attention here, you can see we have this thing. We have this thing. So we have this as well. So what do we need to do with this? This is actually saying that this is actually the profit and the name of the product. We have the name of the products here already. We don't need this filter because this filter is just like when you click it, you can see all these things. So what I will do, I will hide this filter. Okay, we hide it. Okay, let me take it again. We'll hide it. So I'll right click on this thing. I'll right click on it. You can see hide all few buttons on charts. So I'll take it again. So these things, I don't want it. So right click on it, right click, okay? And then you can see, sorry. So right click on it, you can see hide all few buttons on chart. So I'll click on it, I'll hide that few buttons. So this one, do you want to yank this one off or you want to leave it there? But then we'll talk about this one later if you want to yank it off or not, or want to put it at the bottom here. But then look at this line. There's actually lines inside this. You can see it. We have lines there. So want to yank off that line. So you can put your cursor, let it pin any of the line. Let it pin any of the line. Just click inside. So you can see all the lines are highlighted. Use your backspace to remove it. That's all, nothing much. So let's put this thing here. But then let's give it a name. Let's give it a name. You can see it actually does not have name here. On your own, you can see this thing here. You can see it. Okay, you can see this chart element, this thing that looks like plus by the side. Okay, when you click inside, you can see chart title. I will click inside the chart title. I'll take it again. So on your own, so you might not see it, you need to click on the chart and you see this plus sign. Click on this plus sign, okay? And then click on chart title. Highlight the chart title just to give it a name because here the chart does not have any name. So inside this chart title, so I'll come here. Then I will type top 10 products by sales and profits. That's actually it. Okay. Top 10 products by sales and profits. So I'll keep it here. So how many people did it?
Yeah, I get it here, my own. I get it here. But I don't use the chart you use. I use bar chart.
Anyone, as well as he's actually speaking, that if a layman who doesn't even know anything about data looks at it, is passing the message, okay? That's fine.
Yeah,
So let's open another sheet and to answer the second question. So on your own, use this plus sign. If you don't have new sheet, use this plus sign. Okay, let's
I
go
ask a
to the
question?
second. Yeah, please go ask your question.
So not to draw it back, I just wanted to ask the products that we are seeing. I feel that the names are not clear. Like you could read it and you will not finish. So is there something we could do just to make it visible enough? That's it.
Of course, there's something we can do. So if we want to make it visible enough, we have to drag it like this. So you can see it, but that's just because of the product name. It's based on the company. Do you understand me? But there are some that you don't need to drag like this, okay? So what I would suggest that you do, if you don't want to use this chart that I use now, this combo chart, if you use another chart, like all these, if you use bar, so the names will be by the side, okay? And you might see everything, but not everything too. Do you understand me? Okay.
Now, I was
Yeah.
going to ask, what informed your decision of using combo chart? Is it based on, I don't know, is it because he's best?
No,
If
no,
I
no, no.
had used line chart, would it have make the presentation less informative?
If I use line chart, if you pay attention, you can actually see that the line chart was, because I tried the line chart, one of the charts was up and the one of the line was actually
Yes.
up and the other one. So it's actually not, for me, it's not that informative, because now please pay attention. Look at this scheme now. If I want to analyze this thing now, I can actually look at, okay, this is actually how this is sales, because you can see the blue, you can see some of sales here, and this is actually the profit, the color for profit. Now I can actually look at it and see, even this one that is here, this product, this is actually the name of the product is Cisco telepresence system. Okay. Now you find out that these people are actually making sales there, but they are not making profits. Look at it, it's below the this line. So it simply means that they are making loss here. Do you understand me? So if you pay attention, so now let's do it together. This is not time for analyzing, but if you pay attention to it here, look at it. This is it here. This is its number. This number. So you can see that. Look at it here. They are minus. Minus simply means that they're making loss, not profit.
Yes.
So with this, I can actually explain this data very well. So if you pay attention to this third one here, you can see they're still loss, and that's the name of the product is this one. Okay, they are not making profit with this. So it actually depends, but then for me, I think that is good for you to pick a chart that is very, very informative. Okay, even if you are presenting it to someone who is actually not a data analyst, the person could actually debate, okay, this is actually what this thing is saying. Do you understand me?
Yeah. Then another
Thank you.
question, sorry. I don't know if any other person is also wondering about this. When we are creating the pivot table, how do you know the data that goes into the row, the value or the column?
That goes into, when you highlight it, that goes into the row. So when you highlight it, now please pay attention, all right? By default, when you click on this thing,
yeah,
the ones that is, we have the ones that are text, okay, the text will definitely go into rows, okay, but the value, the number, will go into values. Okay, so if you followed us yesterday, you find out that when we clicked on we want to count the number of order. You know that order is in text. It has C something something something. Okay, it moves straight to rows. Simply means that it's telling us that this is actually text. So we are the one that moved it from here. We moved it to that value. Do you understand me? So by default, text move to rows and numbers move to values.
What about columns?
Yeah, columns too. Columns is there, like this columns is just like probably what we have there. Values move into it, right? So this filter, let me talk about the filter. Let's assume we are going to use filter in the next few minutes now. Okay, so let's assume that everything here, I want to filter it to different parts. So I can use the filter as well. So we are going to use all these things. And one thing I know is that with this one class, you can actually not master everything like people that have been here for 3 months. But I know I'm very sure you are learning something though. Are you learning?
Yes, I am. Thank you.
Okay, now let's proceed, people. So now we are moving to okay, Michael, please can you turn off your video, Michael? Right, your video is on. So now let's proceed. So let's look at the second question. So the second question says, determine the best performing product categories by sales and profit. The best performing product categories. So I'll go back to my question. So here, so I want to insert the pivot table again, but before that, I will rename this, okay? I will rename the chart. Text in here. So I will rename the sheet. So I'll call it best categories. Okay, best category. So I'll go to insert pivot table from table or range. From table or range. So here I will name it table underscore 1. So I will highlight it. If this thing is not checked, so you need to check it, then you click on OK. So here I'm going to type sub. So you can see subcategory has appeared. Now, for the person that asked question a few minutes ago, I'm not going to drag this thing to anywhere. So I'll just click on it. So I will highlight it here. So you can see by default, it has moved to the what? To that row because it's what? It's text, right?
Okay.
So now, you can see by sales and profit. So I'm going to click on sales. Okay. So it has moved to that. So here, I will type profit. So I will highlight profit. So there's it. So the best, just like the same thing that we did the other, the here. So the best performing. So let me ask one person now. Let me ask one person. What's the next thing I need to do? If you know what I spoke.
You filter.
Best. Okay, filter.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're going to filter using the top
Value
top
filters.
sales.
Perfect. Value filters.
Value filters. Then you select your top 10.
Perfect.
Value with then top 10.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. That simply means that we are learning. Okay, we are learning. All right. So this is actually the best for us. We choose 10. You can actually choose 5. Anything of your choice. Okay. So now let's go to let's insert charts. For me, I normally move through this side. Pivot table analyze. You can see it. Pivot table analyze. You can actually use here, okay, to get the pivot chart, or you go to insert here and you can see pivot chart here. So either way, okay, so the same thing. So I'm going to click on pivot chart. Now the question is actually, which of the charts do you want to use? Which of the charts? Now I'm going to explain something as we progress into the program. There is actually something about all these things, okay? Now, Excel has limited charts. Is somebody talking to me, please?
Yes, I wanted to ask a quick question. So
Yeah, please go
I
ahead.
I know that we did the filter, but for trying to right click, not working. Is it that it's me or we did something else?
You are trying to right click, it's not working for you.
Yeah, when we did the filter, we did right click, but did the same process, right clicking, then value, we select
No,
our
no, no.
values.
We are not right clicking. No, just click on that inside here. Just click on it once.
Okay, I got you. Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome. Okay. You're welcome. So now, there's one thing about this chart. Okay, so I'm going to use another chart anyways. Probably when we move to another question, I will tell you guys how to, remove all these things from here. Okay, because there's one thing about Excel. Excel has limited charts, but if it's Power BI, we have a lot of thousands of charts using Power BI. Okay, for here now, I will go to my pivot table analyze. Make sure that your cursor is inside here. So this is pivot chart. And let me use bar. Let me use bar. So I'll use bar. Okay, I'll use bar. So now select on So now, when you use bar, there is different types of bar. You can see this bar, okay, and you can actually use this one. You can use any of these ones, okay. Okay. So I will select any one, then I'll click on OK. Click on OK. So there's something I would like us to do. If you pay attention here, you can actually see that these things are not, they are not well arranged. So we need to filter, we need to sort this thing, okay, so that it will be, it will arrange very well. So I'll come to this value here, or this one here, okay, right click. So you can see sort. Come to these values here, any of the values here, okay, you can see sort. Now the question is, are you sorting from highest to the lowest or from the lowest to the highest? For me, I would like to sort from the lowest to the highest. So the smallest to the largest ladder. So you can see it here. So you can see it. Now, if you pay attention to what we have here, okay, although we have not started analyzing, you can see there's actually this yellow one, okay, is profit, and this is actually sales. So these bookcases, they're actually not making profits there. You can see it, they're making loss. Where is it? Okay. Okay, yeah, look at it here. Okay, look at it here. There's no profit there. We are making loss, and you can see it from the charts. So these tables here, you can see it. They are not making profits there, and they are what? They are making tables. Okay, look at tables. Okay, now let's proceed. So I'll click here, any of this value here. Also, you can see it. So I'll click on any of these values here. I'll use my backspace. Okay, it's my Excel hanging. So click on any of these values here. Then I'll use my backspace. So this ones here, we need to hide it so that we have a lot of space with our date, our chart. So I'll right click on them, just like what we did a few minutes ago. Right click. And then you can see hide all few buttons on chart, hide all few buttons on chart. So I'll click on it. So you can see we have space now. So the next thing is these lines here, okay. Now let your cursor, let it pin to it, let it pin to it so you can see it. I will move it so I can put it here. So you can see it has turned to arrow there. So click on it once, all the line there will be highlighted. So use your backspace. Perfect. Now, another thing again we need to do is to what? Give it a name. As you can see, our chart does not have name. So you can see this plus sign here. You can see chart elements. So click on the chart elements, and then you can see chart title. Click on the chart title. So this is actually top 10 subcategories. So I'm going to type it top 10. Okay, so you click outside. Okay, so we have answered this question. So let's look at another question we have there. So analyze sales trends over time. So sales trend simply means over time, you can see monthly, quarterly, yearly, all that. So we are going to use the words monthly to analyze this and quarterly. Okay. So now I'm going to monthly and yearly. So I'm going to open a new chart. I'll open a new chart here. Are you talking to me?
Seems your screen is frozen.
My screen is frozen. Is my screen moving?
It's working now.
That's fine. Thank you. So now I'll click here. I'll open a new sheet. So I will name it sales trends. Okay. Sales trend. I'll name it sales rent. Now I'll come here. Okay, I'll come here. Now go to my insert, use the drop down, and I'll pick what from table or range. So here I will name my table. Okay, table underscore 1. So I'll click on OK. So what do I want to do here? I want to get sales over the months, over the year. Now we have 4 years. If you remember yesterday, we find out that the data started from 2011 to 2014. So we want to find out inside the 2011, all right, we have 12 months. We have 12 months. So what happened in January? What happened in February? What happened in March? What happened in December? In across these years. So now we'll come here. So you can see here on the data. So you can see here. So this year here, I will drag it, put it inside the filter. Put it inside the filter. Put it inside the filter. Okay. So the month. So I want to say something now. Yesterday, I did something that I did show you guys. I think I have shown about a lot of people that had the class with, I think this afternoon and yesterday, how you can extract months from your data. Okay, let's do this now so that those that can watch the video can actually see it later. So let's do it. So I'll go to where we have the data. This is actually the data. Okay. And this is year. So we want to extract months now. Let's find out. Let's say we want to extract month. So I'll come here. I will insert a new column. So let me take it again. Put your cursor here. Not from here. If you do it from here, it will not work. So let your cursor turn to down arrow. Put it here. Right click. Insert. Insert. So here I will double click and I will name it month. Okay. So I will name it month. Okay. This is month. Now, I want to extract months from here. So you can find, if you look at what we have here, you can actually see that this is actually 9th of November 2013. So let's use a function to extract just the months. So I'm going to come here. I will type equal to text. Text is a function that helps us to do what? To extract values. Okay, so you can see it, convert a value text into specific number format. So we use text to convert whatever into specific number format. So I will double click on the text. So here, if you look at the value, if you look at the argument here, it says what? Value. That simply means what? This. I didn't type any as, so I just select the number. So I'll put comma. So that, you see the second argument here says format text. So I want to extract month now. I'm going to use double quotes. Double quotes. Now, and the M, we want to extract month, we use M. So M, I'll type it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'll use double quotes again to close it. Then I will close my bracket. I'll hit enter. So now we have months here. We have months here.
How many class?
Okay, now let's go back to our data. So let's go back to our data. So here,
We
might actually.
sorry, ma. Do we click just put the M alphabetical like M?
Yes, it's not case sensitive. It could be any text. So it's not case sensitive. Yeah. So now we have this. Okay. So we have this now. So after doing that, you need to come here and then refresh your data. So I'll come to pivot table analyze. Use this refresh, and I will refresh all so that you can be able to see it here. Okay, then refresh all. Now after this, now let's search for month. And you can see month now. You can see it here. You can see it here. So this month here, I will drag it. I'll put it on the row. I'll put it on the row. Okay. So I want to find out sales trend. So here I'll clear what I have here and I'll type sales. So just highlight the sales. Normally it will go back to go to the values. Okay. Now this thing might actually take us some time to do, but then I just want to encourage you and employ you to please calm down, listen and learn. Okay. Now if you pay attention here, you can see we have year in the filter, right? And we have the month. We have different years here. We have 2000 and let's use the filter so you can see where you have this all. You can see year, you can see all, year, all. So this all, I'll use the filter there. And then you can click on this all, click on it, this plus sign there. So you can see 2011, 12, 13, 14. Okay, now before I proceed, I want to show you something. Okay, I want to show you something very important. Now, if you pay attention to what I have here, you can actually see that I have this thing. So you can see here, I have what the values or the months to be in alphabetical order. Okay, we don't want it to be in alphabetical order. I want to have it like January, February, March till December. Okay, now how do we change that? How do we change that? Okay, so I'll come here. I'll come here. Now you can see this thing here. I'll put this cursor now, this filter here. I'll click on it. And you can see more sort options, more sort options. So I'll select this more sort options. Okay. Then I'll select here, ascending A to Z, sending A to Z by. Now I'll go to more options. Highlight this. Okay. Just click. You don't need to highlight it. Just click on this filter and click on more sort options. Okay. And this thing will appear. So put your cursor, click on this ascending A to Z. Okay, and then you can see more options, more options. Now click on the more options. So now we have this. So I uncheck this thing that is there, set automatically, uncheck it on your own. So I uncheck it. Now you can see what we have here. Okay, no calculation. There is actually a drop down there. You can see it. There's a drop down there. I'm going to use the drop down. So I will look for where we have the month that has the one that has the abbreviation. Remember, what we have here is not in full. The texts are not in full. So I'm not going to go to this one that has the text in full. So I'll go to this one that has the text in what? In abbreviation. So we have Jan. So I'll click on that, select this. So I'll select this. Okay. Then I'll click on OK. Okay. Perfect. We have this now. Are we learning something?
Yes, please.
Sheila, you are too fast. Sheila, I do not understand anything. Let me know. Am I too fast?
Since there's a video, since there's a recording, so I don't think you're too fast.
We can watch it after the meeting. After the class, we can watch it video.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you very much, everyone. So now, so here we have this. So what do we need to do? We come to this here where we have this.
The screen is dark. The screen is dark.
Screen is dark. Is it something with everybody?
You're back to sharing now.
Yes, I'm sharing.
Yeah, you can see it now.
Okay, thank you.
I can see us.
Okay, thank you. So when we have this all, so I'll use this plus sign there. So I'll select just 2011. I'll select just 2011. So I'll click on OK. I'll click on OK. Okay. Now I will encourage you not to drop. Okay. For those of you that will be like, okay, there's actually the recording, I will pick it at the end of the class. I will encourage you not to drop. So the recording, so what I will do, of course, I will find out that it's actually people that actually need this thing that will stay to the end of the class. Okay. So I will, at the end of the class, I will do something to the point that I will pick the names of those that stay to the end of the class. Okay. And I will send the recording to them. That simply means that they're interested to learn. That's what I will do. Okay. So now I'll come here. I will highlight everything. I will highlight everything. I will do Control C. Okay. I will drop it here. Please don't. So what I will do?
Excuse me.
What's that?
Can you just slow a little bit because the screen was frozen?
Oh, sorry about that.
No, it's okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, ma. But can you see my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So now here we have 2011 here. Okay, so here I will select the 2011 and select just 2012. So I'll select the 2012 and I'll click on OK. Okay, I'll select the 2012 and I'll click on OK. So here I will come here again. I will Control V. Remember, I've copied one before. I'll Control V. So here I'll select 2013. I'll click on OK. I'll come here. I'll drop it. Now, I want to tell you guys something, okay? There's actually people that has paid a huge amount of money to learn some of all these things, and they've not gone this far. They've not learned all these things that you guys are learning. I'm being very honest with you, but then that's fine. So the goal is for you to, grab the stuff. So now we have the 4 years now, okay? We have the 4 years. We have 2011, 12, 13, and 14, okay? Now, what do I want to do? I want to extract these years. So what I will do, so I will come here. So here, I will write months. Months, just months, okay? So here, I'll put my cursor here. I'll put equal to. So I'll highlight the January, just select January. So hit enter.
We are not seeing what you're showing on that part of your screen. You want to move the
It's
screen.
actually lagging.
We are really not what you are doing. So like I'm not seeing.
You see what? Somebody is here. Somebody turn on the video, and I want the person to turn off the video so that my screen can come out very clear. Somebody, who is this person? Shishi.
If you also turn off your own video too, it's going to reduce the lag. Because
I know. Please, the person that turn off the video should please turn off the video. My video can actually not affect much because it should be at the top here. Look at it here. Okay. Who's this person?
Okay. I want to believe that you have the right to turn a video off from your end. Turn off her own video, the chichi of a person, if she's not here. I believe you can.
Yeah,
But if Chichi is here, please kindly turn off your video.
I think you should turn on the video of that person so that we won't stay on this for long.
And the person, the mic is.
Or better still, if she's not here, you can take her out. You can take her out of the meeting.
Calm down. I'm trying to turn it off, but I'm finding it difficult to. So if you can turn
Yeah,
it
but
off.
so if she's not here, if Chichi is not here, you can take them out of the meeting. Or Benedict, turn off your video, and if you're not in a meeting, it's obvious you're not listening, and then they take you out of the place rather than allowing other people to suffer for this.
Again, I'm finding it hard to turn it off.
I think you should just remove her. Just remove her.
No, I think she's trying. No, not need to remove her. I think she's trying to turn it off, and I cannot. You can see.
Yeah, she's here. Let her. She should just go
disconnect and
go by your
reconnect.
mic. Yeah, you see the mic.
Disconnect and reconnect.
Yeah, disconnect and
reconnect. Then you see the camera close to it.
Disconnect and reconnect. I think that's the best. That's the best way.
She's here, but she's finding it difficult to turn off the camera.
So, but can you all see my screen now?
Can she just disconnect and reconnect?
Yes, I can see
we can see your screen.
That's the only way.
So the challenge is not about
just
seeing
go
your
ahead.
screen. The challenge is the fact that the screen, what you are displaying, do lag behind. So we are saying something, but we can't see it happening at that moment.
How you're doing it,
That's
yes,
the
that's the major challenge. It's slow. By the time you finish talking, that's when we'll see the cursor.
It's probably the
trying
network.
to get to
It's
that
probably
place.
the network provider or something. Video
Yeah,
lag.
that's why I said she needs to turn off her video. If she turns off her own video, the lagging.
That video lagging, I've been experiencing it all evening today. The video lag has been consistent, and it was not like that yesterday. I think these guys should just turn on their videos.
I have turned on my video. Please, can we just is it moving now? Is it moving so I can proceed? I have a lot to achieve.
Benedict, your video is on. You guys, please turn off your videos. Let's get going. Benedict, turn off your
Should I
video.
proceed? Should I proceed?
Can we just ignore them and proceed? We've done 1 hour.
Yes. Yes, that's what I want to do. Can we proceed, please?
Yeah, let's proceed. Let's proceed.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So now one thing about this thing, if your network too is actually not strong, it might actually be lagging behind too, and you might feel like it's from my own end, right? But then I'll try as much as possible to be patient enough so that we all be on the same page, okay? So now what I did here, I type months here. So I want to put all the months here, all the months that we have here. I'll put it in here. So now here, I will drag all this thing down. So what I did, let me take it again. Let me take it again for those that said that this thing is lagging behind. So I'll put here, I'll put equal to. So I'll select any of these months. This is January. Hit enter. That's all. Okay, that's all. So I'll come here. I'll drag this thing down. So I'll drag it down. Okay, so I'll drag it down. So now here, I'll put 2011 sales. Okay, 2011 sales here. So I'll come here. Is my cursor moving very well?
Yes, it is.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so now here, I'll type equal to. So this is 2011 sales. So you can see it here. So I'll select this value here. So I'll put my hand there. There's nothing much. Just put your hand, put it on top of it, and then hit enter. Okay, that's all. So you come to this value you have here. Now, please, when you are doing this thing, make sure that they are on the same line. Okay? So I'll put this thing, the same row, that's what I mean. So I'll come here, I'll drag this thing down. Okay, I can stop it here because we don't need this grand total. I'll stop it here. So here, okay, so I'll type 2012 sales. Okay, 2012 sales. So here, equal to, I'll select this. Okay, then hit enter. So here, so I'll come and drag this thing down. If I double click on it, it actually go without dragging it down. So if I just double click on the fill handle, it will go. So here, I'm going to type the 2013 sales. Okay, 2013 sales. So here, equal to, so I'll select the 2013 sales, the value here. So I'll click on it, then I'll hit enter. So I'll come here, I'll drag this thing down. So drag it down. Okay. So here, so I'll take it back so that you can see it very well. So I believe you can see it now. So here I have my 2014. I have my 2014 sales. So here I have equal to, so I want to get the 2014 sales. You can see here. So I'll select this, then I'll hit enter. So here I'm going to drag this thing down. Okay, drag it down. So here, I'll take it off. So now we have this. Okay, you can actually expand this to see it very well. But then we have this. Okay, we need to insert charts to it. Okay, now with what we've done now, we can actually use one chart to represent this or to present this. Okay, to present this, we can use one chart. Now, what I will do, I will highlight everything here. Highlight everything here, just like this. highlight it. Okay. Now I'll go to my insert. Now I'm not using pivot table analyze now. You know why? This is actually out of the pivot table. We are no more inside the pivot table. These are the ones inside pivot table. We've extracted it out. Okay. So I'll come here. I'll go to insert. And then you can see under charts on your own, under charts, you can see recommended charts. So I'm going to take it again, highlight this thing, highlight this value here. Okay, highlight it, go to insert and look for recommended charts. Okay, recommended. If you didn't see the recommended chart, you can actually, if you can see line charts, you can use it. So, but I just want to use recommended charts so that we can all be on the same page. So I'll click on recommended charts. Now, this is actually the ones that Excel is actually recommending for us. But then I'll click on all charts. You can see it here. The recommended charts. Look at where my cursor is hovering. And you can see all charts here. Okay, all charts. Now I'm going to go and choose line charts. Now, because with this is actually not passing so much message. So I'll pick line charts. Where is line chart 26? Okay, I'll pick up this one this is line. So I'll select this. Okay. Now, when you come to line chart, you can see we have a lot of things here, different types of line chart. So I will click on stacked line with markers. Stacked line with markers. So I'll select this. Okay. Can select anyone. Can I still select this line with markers? Okay. Line with markers, anyone, or stack line with markers, anyone goes. That would good. So I'm going to select this one, line with markers. So I'll click on OK. Perfect. So I'll click on OK. Now, if you find out what we have here, okay, so you can actually, but do we have this for those that are practicing? Am I too fast?
Yes.
Can I just say something, Chinyere?
Yeah,
apologies. So when I did when I got aside the pivot chart, when we did the first sales January, I did equal to and went to the January sales. When I dragged down, it dragged down the same January sales all through December, the same value. I don't know what went wrong. I know it's not supposed to be that way.
No, it's not this. It can be. Okay, I know why.
Okay.
See what you're going to do. Okay.
Okay.
See what you're going to do. Now click on any of the value like this. Okay, click on any of this value inside the pivot table. Come to this thing here. I'm coming and take this thing out. But there you go. Yeah, so come to pivot table analyze. Can you see this? Pivot table analyze. Okay. Can you see it? Can you see what I'm doing?
I'm seeing pivot table analyze, but I'm still seeing your chart, the graph, the chart covering it. I'm not seeing your pivot table.
Let me take it again. Don't look at this chart here. Click on any of these values. Look at where my cursor is open. Click on any of these values here, just to get the pivot table analyzed. Look at the pivot table analyzed at the top. The top
yes,
ribbon.
I'm seeing.
Look at it.
Yes.
So come to the left hand side. Can you see options on your own? Can you see these options? Look at where my cursor is hovering. Can you see options? Look, I need you to talk. So
yes, I can see it. Yes, I can see it. Yes.
Use the drop down. Use the drop down.
Okay. Yes.
On select this thing. On select where this your generate get pivot table is check, right?
Yes.
So uncheck it.
Okay.
I'm not seeing option. That's what I'm trying to figure out. So there is no option on pivot table analyze.
Probably
by the left hand side.
Oh, by the left. So okay.
So now format this. So I'll come here, format this table here. So take this line out. Take this line out. So I'll rename it. So I'll just name it sales trend. Perfect. Sales print. Okay, so you can see this one that has blue is the what? The 2014. You can 2011, you can actually see what happened in 2011. So this one that has yellow is actually what? 2014. You can see 2014 November, there was actually a massive sales profit sales there. Can I see it? Okay, that's fine. We'll still come back to analyze these things, okay? So now let's proceed, please. So I will click on this. I will start a new sheet. I will start a new sheet. I'm sorry if I'm too fast. You get the recording and then analyze the most important KPI. We have done that. Analyze the most order goods by subcategory. Okay, subcategory. So now this actually, I will just type subcategory here. I have opened a new sheet, okay? Ordered goods. Ordered. So I'll come here, I'll go to insert. So I'll click on this table from table. Okay, so here I'm going to do what? Type table underscore 1. So we start a new sheet, table underscore 1. We start a new sheet. Okay, so here I'm going to type what? The subcategory. Just type subcategory. Okay, subcategory that we're using. Okay, so now let's see order. So here I'm going to type order. Immediately you type order, you can see order. Okay, so I'm going to use the order ID. So let me put the order ID, put it on here, the count. So this is actually how the goods were ordered. Okay, but we need the most ordered. So we are going to do what? We are going to do what? Sort it. Okay. The most ordered. So I'll come here. Same thing we've done before, value field settings. So here, for me, I can actually say, let's do top 5. Let's not do 10 again. Let's do 5. Let's do 5, okay? So here, so this is the most ordered goods, okay? The most ordered goods. So now, the chart that we are going to use, for me, I can actually say, let's extract this thing out of this place so we can use another chart. But it depends on you anyways. Now, let me show you something. There are sometimes that you actually want to, use another chart and then it's not given. That simply means you need to extract it out of the pivot table in order to achieve whatever you want to do. Okay, so here I can come here, okay, and then do equal to. I hope my screen is moving well now. Is my screen moving well?
There is an Emanuela that is whose video is on. Can you please remove your video?
Oh God, I wanted us to enjoy the class, how I believe that we all matured. Okay, I was like, okay, let's have a interactive class. I don't want to start meeting people. Okay, so please let's maintain that. Okay, all right. So here you can actually decide. There's one thing about Excel. Okay, Excel doesn't really have so much charts. So if you want to use some charts, all you need to do is to extract the value out of there, extract the value out of the pivot table. Okay, so now here we can actually use another chart, probably use something like donut chart or thereabouts. Okay, so let's go there. I can encourage us to use donut charts here because of the values, because it will have a lot of distance here, a lot of colors. Okay, so I'll come here, I will extract this thing so that we can use funnel. That's what we call funnel charts. Okay, so I'll come here, I'll type equal to this, hit enter. So I can actually drop it here. So you don't feel like because I drop it here, it's not here, it's not okay. Okay, so here I'll drop it, I'll stop it here. So here equal to this. So I'll hit enter. Okay, so I'll drop it here. So now I will highlight these both values, the name and the values. I will highlight them. So I'll go to insert. I will use recommended charts. Okay. Now this is the chart I want you. It's not given. This chart is not given. Let me see if it's going to work. Let's see if it's going to make sense. So I need to sort this. So let's sort it. Let's right click on it and sort it. I'm sorry if I'm fast, I'll come back again, okay? I just want to find out if it's fine. I think it's okay. Let's manage it. It's okay. It's okay. So I'll take that. I'll take this again, okay? So I'll take it again. So come here, highlight this. Let me take it back. So highlight these values here. Highlight these values here, okay? And then go to insert, recommended charts. Recommended charts. So I'm going to click on the recommended charts. So you can see these values here. You can see it here. Okay, if you see it's not here, all you need to do is go to all charts. Go to all charts. So I'll click on all charts. Okay, and then move down to funnel. You can see funnel here. So you select funnel. So by default, yours might actually not be arranged like mine. Okay, so what you need to do is to come to this value where you have this value, not on this one now, where you have this value here. Okay, right click and then sort. So sort from smallest to the largest. That simply means start from the smallest here and move to the largest. Okay, that's just what I have done. Okay, so now all you need to do is to do what? Rename this thing. Okay, let's rename the chart. So let's call it most ordered goods. Subcategory. Perfect. So that's it. So we have this now. Okay, we have this. So now let's go back to the question again. Question says, we have calculated the profit, analyze the impact of the discounts on profitability. Perfect. Now, this is actually asking us to analyze the impact of discounts on the profitability. Now, let's look at the data again. Now, if you pay attention to what we have here, please everybody pay attention. This is very important, okay? I hope my screen is moving very well now. Is it moving very well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, thank you. So now, let's do something. Okay, thank you. Now, they asked us to find out, because to find out the impact of this discount on the profitability. Like, you can find, if you look at the main data, you can actually see we have the column that do what? Where they're actually giving discount. The one that means zero simply means that they actually no discount on those goods. But the one that has 0 point something, any value, simply means that there's actually what? Discounts on those goods. So what are we going to do? Now we're going to use if function to get something here out of here. So I'll come to this where we have this thing. You can see I'm in column Y. So I'll just give it a name, the header. So let me just type discount effect. So discount. Okay, so I'll just hit enter. So now what do I want to do here? I have to say if the value is greater than 0, that simply means what? Let me know if I have the analyst in the house. We have some people that are intermediate. Some say that they are advanced. So can someone help me? Can someone help me?
On what?
On this, what do we need to do now? What do you think that we can do to achieve what we
Is
are
it
looking
conditional if?
for? Yes.
Is it conditional if? If it's conditional if, what do we want to get?
Okay, that's fine. So let me proceed. So you have a little background noise. So I will say if. So please, you can mute yourself back. Mute yourself back. Thank you. So now, if what we have there, this value here, okay, this value here, If it is greater than or equal to hello,
I
can
can't
you
hear
hear me?
Chinere again.
Yes, I can. Yeah, I'm trying to
Okay, yeah, we
attend to
can
some
hear you.
customer. Okay, yeah. So now, sorry. So let me take it back again. Let me take it back again. So let me take it back. So now come here. I will say if equal to if. Okay. So now we have valid logical test. Okay, logical test. If this thing here, okay, so is probably greater than or equal to, let's say greater than or equal to 1. Okay, if it's greater than or equal to 1. No, let's not do 1. Let's say less than, so it can actually make more sense. If it's less than or equal to 0, okay, if it's less than or equal to 0, that simply means from 0 down, okay. It simply means what? Non-discount. I mean, oh God. We have,
Yes.
so you're going to use
Yes.
double quotes. So I'm going to use double quotes. Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, people. So I'm going to say non-discount. Okay, I'll use double quote to close it. So, comma, value if false. Value if false simply means what? Discount. Okay, so I will not say discount. That simply means if it is what we are saying here, if this value here, okay, if it is less than 0 or equal to 0, that means what? There's no discount on it, on those goods. If not, that simply means what? There is a discount. That simply means that when you did not meet this condition, it means that what? There's actually a discount on those goods. Okay, so I will now put double quotes. I will now say what? Discount. So I'll use double quotes. I'll close this, then I'll close my bracket. So you can see it. So you can see non-discount. So you can see these ones that has 0, you can see non-discount. Let's see discount. Okay, discount, you can see the way I have discount, you can see we have 0.2. The one that has this, you have this one, 0.2, 0.2. Do we get this, please? Yeah, my people.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
now
yes, we do.
okay, let's
Yeah, we do.
proceed. Yes, let's proceed. So here I will just say profitability. I'll just like discount. So just like discount. Okay. So discount, I'll hit enter. So here, okay, what I will need to do, I will insert a pivot table. Okay, so I'll go to insert. I'll go to pivot table. Okay, from table. So I'll type what? Table underscore 1. So I'll click on what? Okay. So now here, you actually probably you might not see that discount. Let me just type it. Let me see if I can see it. If not, I will need to refresh. Yeah, I can't see it. So I can't see it. So what I will need to do now, I'll come to under this pivot table. You can see refresh. So I will refresh all. I will refresh all. So now here, so what I need to do, I want to find out what discount. You can see discount effect. So I'll select it and then I'll click on profits. I want to see the effect of discount on profitability. So I'll click on profits and I'll select this profit. Okay. So amazing. So let's just use a chart to start analyzing it later. Just use a chart. So here I'm going to use donut chart. I can use donut chart. I love to use donut chart and click on okay. You can use any chart, probably pivot, because this is actually 2 values. You can use either pie chart or donut chart. Okay. So here I'll right click on these values here. I'll hide a few buttons. So this one here, let's call it impact of stability. So let me just, oh God. So here, should I call it? Let's call it distance stability, discount effect. Okay. Okay, so now we have this, okay? So we have this. So let's go and answer the last question. The last question is asking us, which of the states are they making much of the, we should look at, analyze the most valuable customer based on total profits. Okay, and then the valuable customer. So let's look at it. Let's look at it. So I think the second to the last question. So let's call this place customer. Just the name of this sheet. So that's the name of this sheet. I name it customer. We are almost through. Are we tired? Not at all.
We are not tired.
Not. Just a little bit.
Today,
today is full of.
Today I'm just watching. I hope to catch up when I watch the video.
You will definitely catch up, okay? Imagine if everybody is doing it. So that simply means, oh, share your screen, oh, share your screen. And then, but of course, I said that we're going to meet again to meet up with, or like, if you have any issue, I am there, very, very accessible. Send me a message and I will definitely assist you, okay? So there's no problem with that. So let's type customer. So you can see, I'm going to select the customer name, okay? And then let's look at the profitability. Let's just type profit. Profit. So I'll select profit. Which of the customers are they making much profit? Look at this person, they're making loss. But then let's say most valuable customer. So let's probably choose 5. Okay, let's choose 5. The same thing we've been doing before. That's what I just did now. The same thing we've been doing before. You can see it now. Okay, so this is most valuable customer based on profits. Okay, so now I'll click on what? I'll go to pivot table and then I'll use this one. Okay, I'll use this one. This column chart, I'll insert it. So here, yeah, this thing off. So here, right click, hide a few buttons. So I can actually, you know what, sort this thing so that it can move from here. Okay, so I can sort the values so that the bars will be well arranged. So here, I will right click on it. I say sort. Let's sort from the largest to the smallest. So you can see it now, it's fine now. So let's yank this thing up, this value here, this thing here, I will yank it off. So this one's here, I will yank it off. Change the name to most valuable customer. Okay, change it to most. Okay, I think this is fine. So this is fine. So the last thing that we have to do here is, okay, analyze sales and profitability across different regions and other segments. I'm coming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm coming just, I want to know how many charts we've done. 6. Wow. Okay. So now I'll open a new sheet. So this new sheet, I will name it, is this segments? Segments. Okay. We should analyze sales and profitability across different customer segments. Okay. So I'll come here, I'll go to insert. Okay, pivot table. Now here, table underscore 1. So click on this. Okay, see what I'm going to do. So I'm going to leave this one. So I'll name it. Let me just move on something different. So region. I'll select, no, I'm not going to select region. let's see. I think we have states here. States. Okay, yeah. Select states. Okay. And then select profits. We want to find out all the states, which of the states actually have the most profits. Where are they getting most of their profits? So from the states, so I'll yank off this region here. So this profits by the states. So now we want to use map here. So map, actually, you can't use map on the pivot table. So you need to remove it out of the pivot table. Okay. So here, what I will do, I'll write states. Okay, states. Here, I'm going to write what? Profits. So here, I'm going to type equal to the name of this state. Hit enter. So I'll come here, I will double click on it. Oh, it's not working. So I'll drop it here.
Sorry, ma, did you remove the region? I just wanted to ask.
Yes, I yank it off. I removed the region. I did. Okay, just the state and the profit. So here, equal to this profit here. Okay, so I'm going to hit enter. So here, we're going to drag it down. Just double click on it. Okay, so now let's do something. So,
why do we need to copy the pivot data?
Yes, because here data here, if I want to insert pivot table, okay, let me go to the pivot table. So there is actually no map. I want to use map. So if I click the map, you can see I can access it. Okay, I want to find out the states using the map.
Okay.
Yes, because there's map cannot work here, so we need to extract it from the pivot table here.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So here, so I'll highlight everything. So I'll go to insert. So you can see, probably use recommendation, and then you can see map here. Okay, you can see map. So I'm going to select map. So I'll take it again, highlight the values, go to insert. Then this is map. This is map. Just click on it and this thing will appear. Okay. And I think you actually need to be connected to the internet before the values, the thing will appear very well. Okay. But after that, just for the Microsoft to capture that very well. But aside from that, you don't need to be connected to the internet before, after this. Okay. You don't need to be connected to the internet after doing it for the first time. So now I'll come here. So I'll write states. Okay. So states by profits. States by profits. So we have this, okay? So we'll start, by the time we start more analyzing, we can actually find out a lot about these things. So now we have this, okay? So there's something I want us to do now. Let's take these things
Sorry,
to
please,
the
I have a question, please.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, so if you look at each of the states and the profit, is there possibility of us having the indicator of profit directly on each of the states on the map?
Of course, we can do that. We are going to format everything here. We're going to, but then I actually don't advise that you could, because the values will be not clustered. It will be, I don't know. The values will be so let's see.
So sorry, I think maybe we should try it. I just want to imagine something relative to say weather forecast analysis or something.
So
and then you want to use temperature.
Yeah, look at my
maybe
screen.
I will suggest you can
Look
suggest
at
you
my
can
screen.
use bubble. Okay.
Look at my screen.
Yeah, I
can
can
you
see
it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So but something we can actually use something. We can use color, because now pay attention. Look at this. If you look at the ones that has this blue, okay, they are the one that has the most profit. This is where most of their profits are coming from. This one that has this blue, you can see it here based on this. So simply means that California is where most of their profits are coming from. Aside from that, I'll move to New York. You can see it. So the darker the blue, simply means the higher the profits. So we are going to explore more of this in the next few minutes. Or if you want to put values, like you want to highlight this, it's fine by you. You can just choose it, okay?
And that's using the data label, right?
Yes. So just click there, and then you can see data label.
That's what I want to confirm. Thank you.
Yes, but if you want to do that, our advice that you just reduce these values, remove the decimals there, so that the values will not be so much on them. Do you understand?
Exactly. That's exactly the idea.
Yeah. Right on, sir. All right, sir. All right, my people. So now this actually states, let me put it state. I think the last this thing that we need to do. I don't know if we can actually do that, but let me see if I can try. So now segments, let me see. I wanted to escape that segment, but let's answer it. So the chat will be complete. And let's go on. So here, okay, let's look at segments. Okay. By profits. Okay, profit and what again? Got the question. Alright, sales and profits. So here, type sales. Type sales.
Sorry,
okay. So,
are we having two segments? Because I remember we did the first segment. This is another segment.
Oh, no. This segment, this one here, I actually renamed it to state. I later renamed it to state. Okay. I thought rename it to state. So this segment, yeah, this is a new segment. I wanted to, like, I wanted to say that we should leave it because of our time, so that we're able to meet up with some of that thing, because there's something I want to show us, which is very, very important in all these things we are doing here. Okay. Yeah. So now, but I hope we are all learning something. Are we learning? You getting something? God, I
Yes,
beg. Nobody's learning. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
we'll have questions later.
Only goodness is learning. Only the guys are not saying anything. No.
We'll rewatch the video. The stuff is very slow. You can't move in the same pace as you're moving. So
is it that you
you're
are
just
slow
watching
or
what
this
you're
screen is
doing.
slow?
The
Because I
screen
have
is
asked
slow.
several times and I heard that my screen is moving very fine.
For me, from my end, it's still slow. So I'm just watching.
If your network is still not strong, it will still not be good at your end. Do you understand?
Sorry, ma. Just that we have questions later. So let's not slow the lesson.
Okay, that's fine. So here I will name it segments. Okay. By sales. Profits. Okay, so we'll stop here now. So let's go back to our dashboard now. I want to start our dashboard now. So this is our dashboard. Okay. So I'll take this thing, probably reduce the screen so that you can see everything that I'll be doing now. So this is our dashboard. So let's start with bringing those stuffs here. So on your own, open here, you have data and you have layout. So this is your dashboard. Okay, this is your dashboard. So I'll come to my top selling product. So click on this top selling product. Okay, now you can either copy it or cut it. You can either probably copy it or cut it. Now I'm going to do Control C to copy it. On the chart, Control C to copy the chart. So I'll come here. okay, the layout, just put your cursor here where you have space, okay, Control V to paste it. So this thing might definitely appear, just collapse it, okay? So this one here, okay, you can drop it anywhere of your choice. Okay. We drop it here. Okay. Now, if you have big screen, okay, if you have that big screen, I actually don't want to bring this thing down so that, but I feel like I can just bring it very close so that you will be seeing what I'm doing, okay? So you might want to expand all those stuff, those values, these backgrounds here. You might want to expand it, okay? So now this is actually Dix. So I'm going to get another one. This is top selling product. So I'm going to get this one, okay? So I'll come here, click on the chart and do Control C to copy it. Okay, Control C. So I'll go back to my layout. Okay, put my cursor and then Control V to paste it. So I can drop it anywhere. So I would like to drop it. Let me drop it here. So let me drop it here. Okay, so we still format it. Don't worry, we still format it. Okay, we still format it. Just a second, I'm coming. I shift this thing, so I'm shifting my gasket. So I want to shift this one here because actually there is a lot of space by this end. So bring it like this. So yeah. Okay. Please, you need to mute yourself, okay? Okay, now, so let me go back again and select another 10. So this is, we have done this. So this is sales trend. So I'll click on this, Control C the chart. So I'll come to my layout, okay? Put my cursor in any of this space and then do Control V. Put my cursor in any of those spaces, do Control V. Okay, so I'll paste it here. I would like to put this one at where you put it does not matter, but I would like to put it here. I would like to put it here. It's here. So I'll resize it. So this one, size it a bit, and then put it here. So I'll size it a bit, I'll put it here. Okay, perfect. Now let's go and get another one. So we have done the sales trend. So most ordered goods. So this one, I'll click on it and I'll do Control C. So I'll come to layout, put my cursor anywhere on this probably. There you have this thing, and then put Control V. So I'll bring it down. So now you can actually drag your this thing down using this, you can see, or you use this one to here to bring it down. So this one, I can actually drop it here. Okay, so I can drop it here. So that's the most ordered. So I'll go to the discount. So the discount. So click on this discount and do Control C. Okay. Sure, Control C. So come to layout. Okay, come to layout, Control V. Put it here. So I'll drop it here. Okay. So I know that the chart is here. So this one, Control C. So the charts I created is many to compare with my layout on my this thing there. So I'll just come here. Okay, so Control V. So this one, I'm going to put it there. So I'll put it here. Put it here. Fine. Okay, so now most customer, yes, most valuable customer. I put my cursor here. Control C it. Okay, so here I'll put Control V, so I'll paste it. So look at it here. So I'll drop it here. We're almost through. So we have this now. Perfect. Perfect. So now what? I think we have one more chart to bring. We have one more chart. I don't know if I'm correct. We have one more chart over there. But now let's just leave that chart, okay? Let's continue with this. So now let's format these things. As you can see, we have this white background there. So we need to remove these white backgrounds. Okay, we need to remove them. So right click on any of these things inside. I will right click, and you see format chart area. Format chart area. So I'll click on this format chart area. Then you can see fill. This thing will appear by this side. It will appear. You can see fill. Then you can select no fill. Okay, no fill. We have removed that thing. And then I'll collapse this fill. Then border, I'll open the border and I will say no line. Okay, the border is actually simply means the line that is actually lined by this side. Now, another thing again I need to do is to, you can see that the text are very dark. We can't see it. So you can see text options here. It is here, text options. So I'll select the text options. Okay, then text view. So this text view, I'll change the color. You can see color under text option. You can see text view. So I'll select the options, the color here, probably is something like this. So we can see it now. Are we good? So the same thing, I will come here. I will do the same thing here. Okay, come here, click on this one here. Text view. Okay, I'll change the text view. Okay. Right. So you need to mute yourself. Chat area. Plot area. Chat area. So now no border. Okay. No fill. No border. No fill.
Why don't you use black for the text? Because the color too is kind of, I don't know if it's from my end. It's a bit blurred for me.
If you use black, it will be very dark. You can't see it. You can't see the black. You can actually use any color of your choice, but I don't think black should be good. You can actually talk of white, not black. Okay. So, yeah, cool. So here, I'll come and change the text. So you said I should use black. This is by black. So I will pick black now. Let's see. So it's black that is there by default. So the text, we can't see it. We can't see it. That's why we are changing the color. At least now it's visible. Okay, it's visible enough. So here, change the text. Okay, so come here, and here can actually take you to plot area or chart area or anything. You can see this thing here. So I'll take you to chart area. Chart area simply means the entire chart. The entire chart. So I'll click on no view. Okay, border, no border. Okay, so now I will scroll down. I think I have another chart under here that I want to treat. So I have this one. Okay, I have this one. So I'll say no border. Okay, no fill. So text option. I can change the text to be this. So you can see this thing here. This line here is because of what we have here. You can't see it very well. You can actually change this color, or you change this background. Okay, let's change the color of these bars. So immediately I click on the bar once, every of them are highlighted, and you can see this thing will appear here. Okay, this simply means series. Okay, you can see series options will appear here. So now I'll come here. Oh God, I'll come here. So I'll change the color here. Okay, so click here to change the color. You can choose any color of your choice. So, but then I don't think that's actually a good color. So I'm going to select something, probably something dark. And yeah, something like this. But then you can choose any one of your choice, okay? So now I'll come here, this one here. Okay, so this one here, I'll say no fill, okay? No border. Right, so now this chart here, you can see this donut chart is actually not making much sense. So I'll click on this donut chart, click on it once. So if you're not talking, please mute yourself, okay, please, I beg you. So click on it once. Everything will be highlighted. I'm going to click on it 2 times. So you click on it 2 times, then come here. You can see color. So if I change the color, I can change it to any color of my choice, then any color of your choice. Please don't make the dashboard to be so shouty. Don't allow it to shout, okay? Like use some colors that to make it look so shouty. So now I'll say no border, okay? So this blue one here, I'll click on it once. So you can see blue will appear here. Okay, so I'm going to probably select something like this because I think I have something like that here. I have it here. So, and then I'll say no line. Perfect. So we have done this now. If you have done this to this point, you are a hero. Okay, so let me as nice screen so that we can see what we have done. Oh, we have not done this. So this one here. So I'm going to right click on it. Okay, so no fill, no border. Okay, so one thing I will change here, you can see, probably I would like to change the color. Okay, I like to change it. So I'll click here, inside here. Okay, and then come here, open this series color. Series color. So I'll come here, I will say the lowest color should be, what should we use? What should we use?
Red for negativity.
Okay. Okay, someone say, but it will be too much. No, no. It's too much. So let's use something not too
yellow for contrast now. You can give it yellow for a contrast from blue to yellow.
Okay, yellow. Let's use dark yellow like this. I think this is fine.
Yeah, this is better.
This is better. So the other one, let's make it the blue, dark blue. I think the other blue is fine. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this is fine.
I'm making profit here.
No, Lily, I'm telling you. So now this is actually great. Okay, now you can see this. Now let's do something. Now let's bring the KPI. The KPI, we have not, the KPI is still there. So what do we need to do now? We need to what? Insert the names before we go and bring the KPI. So I'll go to insert. Okay, now please pay attention. Look at my screen. Go to insert, and you can see text here. Use the drop down and text box. So I will drop it here. Just come here, left click and drag it. That's just what it means. Simple, very easy. Left click and drag it. Okay, so I'm gonna zoom my distance so you can see it very well. So here, I'll drop it. So I'll write something inside here. Okay, let me write something. So I'll write total, let me say total profit. Okay, total profit. That's it. Now, how do we remove this white background there? Right click on this thing. Okay, right click on it. You can see format shape. Now, even if I do not right click on it, I can see format shape here. Okay, you can see format shape on my ribbon here. So let me click on this format shape and then no fill. Okay, that simply means remove the background and no line. Now we can actually change the color of that text to what to be. I think that black is fine. That black is fine. The black is fine. Okay, the black is fine. So you can probably make it bold it. Okay, bold it. I'm going to increase the font a bit. I think let's increase it a bit. 14 is fine. I should increase it again. Okay, yeah, this is fine. This is fine. So this is fine. So now we have this. Okay, so we have total profit. So what I'm going to do, I'll duplicate this. Just put your cursor. Let your cursor be here. Turn to star. I'll do Control D to duplicate it. So I'll put it here. I'll put it here. So here, okay, so I'll come here. I'll put total customers. Okay, total customer. Drag it so that it will be there. Expand this thing. So I'll do Control D again. So this one is here. So I'll write what again do we do? Quantity, total quantity. I will just write QTY. Okay, QTY. So I will Control D it. So drag this one. Come and drop it here. Okay, I'll drop it here. Okay, here I'll just write profit margin. Okay. Profit margin. So put your cursor here. Control D it. Oh, it has run somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? It has. Anyway, so I'll drop it here. Which other thing? I total ordered. So total ordered. Total ordered. I think we have one again. Okay. So that one I can't remember now again. So what I will do? Okay, total sales. Thank you very much. Total sales. Okay. So now we want to go and bring those stores. So please mute yourself so that the echo will not disturb us. So the values. So I'll come here. Oh. Somebody please mute yourself, okay? Thank you very much. So this value here, I will delete it. Now, inside this thing we have here, inside this thing, please pay attention. Everybody pay attention. This is very important, okay? So inside here, you come to this formula bar. You can see formula bar. This is called formula bar. This is called formula bar. So I'll type equal to, okay, equal to. Then I'll go to where I have my KPI. I'll look for profit. Here is profit. This is profit. I'll click on profit and I'll hit enter. You can see the value is there. So here, all I need to do is to increase the size. You can see it. I'll increase the size. Probably, I think 20 is fine. 20 is fine. Okay. Why is it not working? So let me take it again. So come here. Place the size 20. Okay, that's fine. So I'll double click. I'll Control C it, Control C, Control V. So I'll drop it here. Okay. So I'm looking for total customers. So I'll click on this, click on it. I'll come to this formula bar here. This is still called formula bar. I will clear everything there and leave only the equal to. I will clear everything and leave only the equal to. So I'll come to my KPI. Then I will select, oh God, what's that? I think total customers, if I'm not mistaken.
Total
Okay.
customers.
Yeah, thank you very much. So total customers here, I'll click enter. Okay. So here, I'll double click, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So I'll drop it. Don't worry about the formatting. We'll do the formatting soon. We just use format painter. Okay. So here, okay, what I will do, I'll come to formula bar here. I'll clear everything there. I'll clear everything there. So I'll come to my KPI. So this is total quantity. So this is total quantity. I'll click here and I'll hit enter. Perfect. So here again, I will do Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So I'll come here. I'll come here. Make sure that you are this thing is highlighted, okay? So I'll come here. I'll clear everything that is inside the formula bar. I'll go to my KPI. Okay, KPI. Okay, that's total. That's total what? Can someone help me out?
Profit margin.
Okay, profit margin. Yeah. Yeah, thank you very much. So I'll click on my profit margin. I'll hit enter. So yeah, this is total order. So Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So here, okay, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So I'll drop it here. So I'll come and clear whatever that is here. This is total ordered. So I'll go to my KPI. So I'll select the order. Okay, so I'll select the order and hit enter. So here, I'll do Ctrl C, Ctrl V. So I'll select here. I'll come here and then I'll click on everything there. So I'll click on everything. I'll clear everything. So total sales, total sales, total sales. Okay, this is total sales. So I'll hit enter. So what I will do now, okay, so I'll click on this one that I have actually formatted. I will click on format painter. Look at format painter there. I will double click on the format painter, put it here, put it here, put it here, put it here, put it here. Okay. Why is the other one not let's see the other one. Okay, so don't worry. Ctrl C, Ctrl V. I think that one actually needs it needs petting. So I'll go back and take it again. Total sales. So I'll select the total sales here. Then I'll hit enter. Okay, so I'll format this one on its own. So I'll come here, format the values. Okay. So I think it's fine. So that's fine. That's fine, my people. So now let's do something here. I want us to do, there's what we call a slicer. We are almost through. Almost through. In fact, I was actually targeting the maximum 10 o'clock. We should be here. We should be out of here. You are listening. I'm talking. I'm the one talking. Okay. Let me just look at our face.
Yeah, before you show us the slides, please can I ask a question?
Yes.
You presented us with an already laid layout, the layout sheet.
Okay.
My question is number one. Could you maybe during another class, could you show us how to do that layout? Then secondly, must we have that layout? Okay, all right.
Of course, I will show you. No, we must not have the layout. It's not a must.
Okay, I could just copy all my graphs and just lay them the way I want them without necessarily having a pre-made layout, right?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. So now let's proceed. We're almost, but I believe we are learning some. Yeah, go ahead, please. Yeah.
The chart for state by profits, the fields there, they are a bit faint. I don't know if I'm the only one seeing it. Please, can you go to the
okay, I will. Okay. Yes, I will look at it. I saw it. I will. Okay, let's do something.
On profitability, I think is the same thing.
Profitability, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very
Welcome.
much. So this one, we can actually add the values. Okay, add the values if you want to. But then that's fine. So let's proceed. We want to do something now. So let's go to KPI. So this KPI, I'll put, see, we did this thing yesterday. We actually want to see total customer. How many customer do they have in each of these months? Okay, in by month. So I'll click on this. So I'll go to insert, pivot table analyze. Okay, so I will select line chart. Okay, so I'm going to do this thing on one. So on your own, you can do everything. Okay, I'll do like 2 or 3. So I'll check everything. So I'll do like 2 or 3, or I can just do 2. Okay, do line chart. Then we have something I want to show everybody that stay to the end. So there's something I want to show everybody. So I don't want us to miss that part. It's very, very important. Okay. So I'll just remove everything that is there. Okay, so everything. So on your own, make sure you put this one, and put this one. So let me copy this one. So I'll do Control C to that. So Control C. Okay, so let's take it to the layout. So Control V. So I'll put it under customer, under profit. That's actually profit. So put it under profit. Okay. Is that profits? No, that's order. That's ordered. So put it here. So I'll format this. So I'll say no line. Okay. No border. So the chart inside, I'll click on it. There's actually chart inside. Click on it. I'll change the color to something dark so that it will be visible enough. So that is too dark. Come in, let me see the color that we can choose it to. Okay, something like this. Okay, something like this is fine. So something like this is fine. So you can actually go there, pick on the profits, just like what I did now, to profits, total sales, and all that. So what I want to show you is how to actually insert slicer. I want to show you how to insert slicer. And what is slicer? So let me show you the one I have on my own. Okay, this is it. So you can see this thing. With this, I just want to find out what is going on in this east. You can see the dashboard has actually changed to what? To east. It's just talking about east. Everything here is talking about the east. So the central rather. So we have the east here. Okay. This total value, this kind of sales that happen in east from that 2011 to 2014. And these are from the east. You can find out where we have most profit is from one. It's from where? It's from Ohu. All right, so that's just it. So here you can see what is going on with the south. That's actually now from the south, we find out that these guys here, they're actually not making profit in any of these products here. You can see the thing has gone below the trend line. So that simply means that in this south, this actually the goods that we're actually making loss. Okay, so let's do it together in our own. Are we good? Can we do this?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now let's go to any of these things. You can pick any of all these charts here, any one. It's not a must that it should be this one, any pivot table. So I'll go to pivot table analyze. So I'll go to insert. You can see insert slicer here. Okay, I'll insert slicer. So I'm going to select month, region. Okay. So if you cannot see it here, you click on all. You cannot see it from the active, click on all. So I'm going to select region. So this is actually region. So I'll select the region. Okay, so I'll select region and the payment ship mode. So I'll select the two. So I'll click on OK. So I'll click on OK. So now let's look at this one first. So I'll just show you how to do that on your own. You can do the other ones. So I will do Control C to this, Control C. So I'll go to my dashboard. Okay. Then Control V. So drag it, put it here, put it here. Now I'll right click on it. Now I want to probably change the color, right? Change the color of this. So if you come here, you can see, make sure that this thing, the slicer is still highlighted. You can see slicer here, you can see it here. Okay. Simply means you want to change the color, you want to change it, probably change it to what, something like this or whatever. You can actually customize it just like what I did on my own, but there's still not much time to do that. Okay. So what I want to show you now is how we can use this slicer to control the entire dashboard. So now when you click on the slicer, you can see slicer here. Please pay attention, I beg you. You can see slicer here, and then you can see the report connections at this end. Report connections at this end. Now I'll click on this. Now we'll open it. I'll expand it. So I'll expand it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to highlight everything here. So highlight everything here. Highlight everything here. Okay. So I'll click on OK. So it's loading. I see it's loading. Now let's assume that I'm the CEO of this company, all right? And I want to find out what is actually going on. Now I've seen that this is actually the entire thing on all the branches I have, all right? Now I want to find out what is going on with East, okay? What is going on in East? So I now click the East, so I can see that probably you are looking at much of your profits actually probably came from North, whereas it's actually from the East. You can see, and not from the East, not from the North.
Sorry,
Now please pay attention. Look
your
at my
total sales is duplicated on the East.
total sales. Where
Yes,
is
on
it?
the KPI is duplicated. I think there was a time you did the copy, maybe it wasn't highlighting.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you for that. So I can actually drop that out. So now, if you pay attention to what we have here, okay, you can see from what we have using this slicer, our total profit, this company is actually making profit from this one. Their total sales, you can see in the month of year 2014, they have the highest sales to be what in November, okay, and the highest profits based on states from East, coming from East, you can see we have what you can see that this blue is the New York. This blue is the shows the highest profits, okay. So the highest profit comes from what New York, and this is the total customer that they have in that East. They have what 674 customers. Can you see this? Now, looking at what we have there, you can see kind of product, which of the products do they make most sales, okay? Which of the products, because this actually profits by products. And when you scroll down, you can see other things, okay? So you can see then, sorry about this. So I just want us to zoom out so you can see everything. So that's it. Now, one last thing I want to show you before I will do my presentation. So I will just, if you want to select everything, you can see here. You can see here, you can use it to clear filter. You can use this thing to clear filter. Now, how do I, okay, now let me just get to one, what we call timeline. So I'll come to insert, so timeline. So come to pivot table analyze, insert timeline. So I'll use the order date. Now I'll take it again, come to any of these things, go to pivot table analyze. Instead of slicer now, I'm using timeline. Okay, so I'll use order date. Now, what is this timeline all about? As you can see on my screen, so you can see I have the order date. All right, now please pay attention. This is very important. Okay, so you can see periods. So if I use this drop down here, you can see this is talking about months. Now let's assume I want to select it by year. I want to see what's happened in just 2011. So I'll just click on this. I'll see what happened in just 2011. Okay. But now let's take this to dashboard. So I'll come to see it. So let's take it to our dashboard. Okay. So here. So I'll drop it here. I want to drop it here. So now let me change it to months. So change it to months. So you can change the color. Okay. So on my own, I changed my own color. So what another thing again you need to do is to connect it to all the slicers. So I'll come to timeline here, connect it to all the charts. So you can see a report connection. So I'll select this. Now, if you did not do this thing, that simply means that this slicer or timeline is controlling a single chart. It's controlling a single chart. So you can see here, it's controlling only this chart here. It's because it's on this chart that we pick that timeline. So I'm going to highlight everything. I'm going to highlight everything. Okay. So after this, I know you've taken time. So, but this actually, I believe you're actually learning a lot, to be honest.
We are. I am.
All right. Thank you very much. I love that. That motivates me. So come here. If you want to change the color, probably look for something different. Okay. Change the color. And if you want to change the color, like the entire body, just like what I did on my own, probably later I'll introduce you on how you can do that. Okay. So, but that's just it. Now, if you pay attention here, okay, I'm going to select that. I think I clear the filter. So I have to clear the filter. Perfect. So our dashboard is here now. So I want us to, look at what we've done so far since yesterday till today. Right now, you are the analyst. Remember, you are here to solve a problem. We started with solving a problem. Oh, of course, solving this company's problem. They have problem, of course. What's their problem? They are looking at actually, where do I need to improve on? Focus on in order to improve profitability. All right. So now you have done this thing for this company. I would like to hear from 2 or 3 people. What will be your recommendation for this company? Let's hear from you. Okay, let's hear from 2 or 3 people so we can proceed, okay?
Yeah, recommendation based on what?
Based on what you have done now. Based on all these things we've been doing since yesterday.
Okay, Chiri.
Yeah.
Okay, for state by products, the company might actually look at the middle states.
Okay.
Maybe they have to do more activity around that, so increase their own profit margin by those middle states there. And also for the state that they are doing well, which is their strong state, the New York and also California area, they can do more activities in there to the states that they are not doing well.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Okay, let's hear from another person. Let's hear from another person.
I think looking at their sales and their categories, they should focus more on the products that generate more profit. Looking at copiers, they made more sales on phones and chairs. However, their profitability majorly came from accessories and copiers.
Please, from my own end.
Wait, somebody's still talking.
So if they could increase the sales on their profit generating products, more, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much for that. So okay, let me just take the other person so we can proceed. Okay, now that's fine. So if you can actually look at the discount, okay, you find out that they're actually not making much profit from the discount, right? They're actually not making those goods that they're actually giving out on discount. They actually making some loss from it. I can actually advise them that they should look very well before they can actually give out discounts, okay? And then the customers, we find out that they have the most valuable customers, and they should pay more attention to those valuable customers and not you can see from here, you can see discounts, the goods that they have discount, you can see there is negative sign. Can you see it? So that simply means they are actually not making any profit from the discounted goods. All right. So now let's look at this actually one part of the what we're here to do. And then I want to take us to the second part, guys. So now I believe by now you might have but you've learned a lot. Okay, since yesterday to today. For me, I have learned. I don't know if about you, but I believe you have learned a lot for now. So now let's talk about yeah, if you want to proceed, if you want to go far in this thing, because this is actually just like 2 days, and trust me, you cannot become a data analyst in just 2 days Excel, because we're moving to Excel and Power BI next week. Okay, you cannot become data analyst in just 2 days Excel. Now, there is actually something I want to introduce us to, and that is actually what the company that sponsored this program, this bootcamp, and that's what I'm the analytics. So I'm their facilitator. We have a lot of people that are working on this team or working on this company. But then let me introduce the company to you. So I don't know how you heard about this bootcamp. Okay, so I posted it on my my social handles. Okay, many people shared it, and then some people made video about it on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and thereabouts. Okay, so we have a lot of people that registered, but it's so surprising that only few people, let me say half, not even half of the people, because we have almost 350 people that registered. But you to be here and still be here now, that simply means that you mean business. Okay, you want to learn this. Now, aside from this, now you want to go far now to start to know more about this thing. I want to know more about this Excel. I want to start from the basic, because it's actually a project that we just worked on. And then I want to start from the basic to know what are the basic functions in Excel, what are the advanced and what are the intermediate functions in Excel. All right. So now, because I want to show us something. I don't know, for those of you that have actually gone or said that you are intermediate. I don't know if you have known this thing, but this is actually something I want to show us. Okay, this is actually Power Excel. This is Excel. I don't know if you know that you can actually model your data using Excel. You can model your data using Excel. This is what we teach our students. Okay, we start from the basic, very, very basic, and move to the intermediate and move to the advanced. So for those of you that say that you are intermediate, okay, I don't know if you know you can code using Excel. Do you know you can code using Excel? Okay, let me show you what we teach our students. Okay, this is actually Excel too. This is Excel. I don't know. Yeah, so this is what we do. We go so far in order to do what? To pass these values. We start from the basic to move to the intermediate and move to the very advanced functions in Excel. So that simply means that what? We are the best. I'm not bragging about it, but I'm not what I'm saying. We are the what? We are the best. Now, our programs, because this is actually just 2 weeks, okay? So our main program is what? Is 3 months. So we use a whole month to teach Excel. Imagine what you use a whole month to do and what you use 2 days to learn. So you compare that, okay? So we use a whole month to teach what? To teach Excel. We start from the basic and to the Power BI. I don't know, some of you that use Power BI, you say you have used Power BI, which is very fine, okay? Do you actually know that you can build Power BI is beyond the text, that the Power BI desktop that you know, the Power BI, the desktop that you know. Now we move from the Power BI, we move from the basic to the advanced, to the point that we move from the front end to the back end. Now, what do I mean by the back end? Talk about data flow, data maths, okay? How to schedule refresh on Power BI cloud. So we take it from the Power BI desktop and move to the Power BI cloud. We teach our students how you can actually build dashboard on the cloud base, not on the interface alone. So we start from move to the SQL. We start from the very basic. They build the database themselves. They build the database themselves. We move so advanced that we teach them stored procedure. If you are here and you've used SQL and you know about stored procedure, that's very advanced function in SQL. So that's actually what we teach our students. Now let me show you more about the analytics. Okay. Sorry about this. So okay, now this is actually the dashboard that we just built now. So if you put your cursor here, okay, here, it will take you to our LinkedIn handle. It will take you to our LinkedIn handle on your own. You can actually try it. It will take you to our LinkedIn handle. So let me show you what some of our students are doing, the amazing things that these guys are doing. That simply means that we are passing the value. Okay. So now this is actually our page on LinkedIn. You can just follow us on LinkedIn. This is our page on LinkedIn. Okay. We have amazing things that I don't know if any of you joined our LinkedIn live. I think 2 days ago, or thereabouts, 2 days ago. If you join that LinkedIn live, you can actually know. Do you learn anything? Be honest.
Yes, I
very
did.
honest. Very honest.
Yes, yes, I did. Of
Very,
course, I
very.
even followed the white guy.
Yes.
I sent him
Yes.
messages.
Exactly. Very, very impactful things that we bring to our audience, we bring to our students. We make sure that we are on track. So you can hear what the guy said. Something he said, what? Follow who no load. Okay, that simply means what? Follow people that knows this thing, not people that are here to do what, to take your money and tell you, you know, I can do this thing, and at the end of everything they cannot do it. So we have a track record of success. We have people that we have trained so far that have gone through this our training and they've gotten jobs. Okay, and we have people that we are currently taking right now. Now, what are our programs? Our programs are actually virtual training, just like the way you have seen this thing now. So you start from the very basic to everything. You know, some people can actually tell you in the next 2 months, in the next 1 month, I can teach you everything. Some people will say 2 weeks. Some people, I have seen flyers, I can say 3 weeks or thereabouts, you can learn everything. I want to be very honest with you, and they will tell you, they will teach you Excel, Power BI, SQL, Tableau, in fact, Python, they can even include Python, and they will tell you that in next 2 weeks, you become guru. That's actually a big lie, okay? You cannot become that. Now, we use a whole 1 month that others can use to teach everything and teach only Excel, and use another 1 month to teach Power BI. We use another 1 month to teach what? SQL. So our program is actually 4 months, okay? 4 good months. Now, 3 months for live classes, and that live class is just not only weekends. We have Thursdays where you meet with our mentor, our founder. So our founder will actually guide you through, because somebody said something yesterday that she's trying to probably she joined one of the program, and you know, at the point she fall out. Now I just laughed. I know that what this person need is what? Mentorship. That's just it, and that's what our founder do. So they hold their hands and do what? Bring you into this tech field. Now there's a lot that we teach our participants. Okay, now I am the one in charge of Upwork. I don't know if any of you know me as the Upwork tutor. Do we have people in the house that know me as Upwork tutor? Do we have anybody? Be honest.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah,
No,
my G. That
I
means
don't
you're
know.
from you're from the other side part of the world. Now, I'm the one in charge of the Upwork. Now, what do we do? I know I have a lot of people that have gotten jobs. So this is actually what we hold our participants. Now, that simply means we teach you the tool and we teach you how to monetize those things that you learn. So we teach you how to monetize it. You starting from okay, I have learned the skill, and how do I monetize it? Because that's actually at the end of everything, the thing is what? The goal is to what? To use it to make money. How do I monetize it? Now, we teach you how to monetize it. We have Upwork training where we guide our students, we help them to make sure that they get job on Upwork and they start earning in dollars. If you are in Nigeria, that simply means you'll be earning in dollar and you'll be spending in naira. So I'm the one in charge of the Upwork. I take charge of the Upwork, and we have other people that are working with this team. Okay, we have other people that are working with this team that are actually doing well in their field. I'm not the only one, of course. I can never be. I'm not. So I'm one of the facilitators. We have another person that will take you next week. Power BI, I'll still be here. Okay, if all of them, they are still on this call. So we have our founder. We have a lot of team members that will be working together. Now the question is, how do I now start this training? How do I now start? This is actually the last cohort for the year. This is our last cohort for the year, and which is what we start on 2nd of December. Now you'll be asking yourself, are we not going on break? We are going to go on break, trust me, because now let's take it. And go back to this. So we are going to go break. So we have at least 1 week or 2 weeks break, but that doesn't mean that we will not start this 2nd of December. We start with what? This 2nd of December. We start, that will be the last cohort for the year. All right. Now the question is, now I want to learn this thing. How about if I'm not available? If I want to probably start next, if I want to, there are some days I will not be available and all that and all that. So you can actually register for this program, and then there is what we call Google Classroom. I wanted us to use it yesterday. I don't know. I think some of you might probably you got that notification to join the Google Classroom. I mean, so if I find out that Google Classroom can actually not take, it can take 250 participants and people that registered for this. I never knew that would be this. I would have allow us to use that. Okay. So Google Classroom is actually where we put all our documents like that, where the students have the access to the recorded classes, just like what we are doing here. Now, after this thing, we put that materials, the material for the class, the Google Classroom, the recorded sessions there. Okay, that simply means you have lifetime access to those materials, both the video, both the materials, they are there for you. Even if you miss class, you will still come back and start, go to the recording and watch the class or watch whatever we have done. And then you have on Thursdays. So we meet every Thursdays with the founder. Okay. Now, another thing again, that's an amazing thing that we do. Okay. Now, projects. This is very, very important. Okay. Now, some of you can see what we have done yesterday and today. We are project based. We go live projects. Be life project, just like what the SQL people are currently doing now. They started from scratch, they build the data, they do. So we work on real life projects. Now, from the beginning of your program to the end of your program, you build at least 10 good portfolio projects. You add 10 good projects and add it on your portfolio. Now we have amazing things that we have done. You can actually check us out on LinkedIn. All right, you see what our students are doing. Check you can follow our page on Instagram, and we are on Facebook as well. All right. So now the question, well, probably somebody might be asking, then how much is actually the training? How much is the training? So the program, which is the last cohort, we start on 2nd of December. So our programs, the program fee is 250,000 naira, which is very, very, like if you look at what the value that you will get, I've shown you just little thing. For those of you who have gone through other programs, you learn other things, you can tell me that I'll be very honest with you. They can never teach you to this point to go so advanced, teach you how to code with Excel, okay, teach you how you can model your data with Excel. Now, another thing again, because there's another thing we find out that in the life of, I'm the Excel, and the exam facilitator, so that's why I'm talking like this. Okay, so there's another thing we find out that that most of the students face. Okay, that's actually what data cleaning. How you can face with data like this, validating data like this, and of course, and that is the truth about data analyst. You face what? You face what with what? How to clean data. This is actually validating data sets. How do you clean it to come out to like this? You move something like this, we move it to what? We move it to this. This is actually one of the things that we teach our students. This to show you, we go very advanced to impart the knowledge. Okay. I don't know. I think we have one of our students. Alicia, are you there? Hello, barrister.
Yes, I am.
Okay, you can. I think so. You can actually talk probably at the end. I'll just say something. Okay. So go ahead, please.
All right. Yeah. Good evening, everyone.
Yeah. Good
I hope
evening.
you can hear me.
Good evening.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you clearly.
Beautiful. Okay. My name is Oluchi. I'm a lawyer by profession, and you will all be wondering, I'm also a student of AMDO Analytics. Yes, I enrolled for the past 3 months, and I can tell you that what I've gained so far is something I'm wishing that everybody has that enlightenment.
Yes. When I wanted to engage in this very program, because I was introduced by a friend, I was asking, is there a need for a lawyer? I don't have that background knowledge of coming into computer. Yes, we are in Jet 8, but then now delving into data analysis, data, blah, blah, blah. I was like, is it necessary? But then when I passed through a stage and was informed, just like you are being informed now, I saw that data and information is not just about a particular profession. It's now something that the world is in fact everybody has to what's the proper word? Everybody has to join into it. Whether you're cooking in your kitchen, computer, you're making use of computer, wherever it is. And as we are even making use of computer, we are also making use of informed decision. This is what analytics opens you to. You are a CEO, you're a gate man, wherever you are, you need information. And those information are what helps you to get informed decision. So when we enrolled, we are taught through Excel, Power BI, SQL, and so many others. Even in between, we did optimization, LinkedIn optimization, also Upwork, and so many other job navigations. This telling you is my own testimony. So as you have been opened, I have been listening over 1 hour in this class, and so many things have been taught, and I even like how every one of us has keyed in. They said the test of a pudding is in the eating. You have tasted. Why don't you have more bites and get more information? Information they say is knowledge. We will use it even if you're in Nigeria or outside the country. It is something that is not just is something that will maximize both our profit, both our knowledge wise, and it's something that is the bane, as in everybody is using it in the world now. So why don't you key in? This is my testimony. Join Andal, they have better facilitators who will help you, nurture you, and groom you. Even if you said you don't have the background knowledge, they will put you through and pull you through. At the end of the day, you'll be speaking, oh, I can code now. As a lawyer, I'm coding. Yes, we are in our SQL and we are coding. It's just so unfortunate that I'm not on live screen. I would have shown you, because I would have shown you all my doings. At least we have projects we have done. So far, what I've been saying so far is, you have tested this. Why don't we go register with Andor Analytics? Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Barrister. Thank you very much. So let me tell us about Barrister. So when she reached out to me that I think she reached out that she wants to join, she wants to do training. Okay, so I introduced her to AMDA Analytics, so they can actually do well. Like they can, anything that you need, these guys they are willing, and they can, hold your hands. I know, being somebody who has no knowledge or background knowledge of computer science and all that, I thought that you don't need any prior knowledge. All you need to do is just open your mind that you want to learn. Trust to me, these guys, they are good, they can impact you. And I believe today she's enjoying it. Okay, she's enjoying it, and you can see amazing things that she's doing. Check her out on LinkedIn, and you see amazing things that these guys are doing. Check out our page on LinkedIn. You can actually see amazing things that our students are doing. These guys are delivering value. Now the question is, there is actually a discount on this good on this the price of the program. So the discount is actually what, 200,000 naira. So the first payment you can make is what, 100,000 naira. So the first payment is 100,000 naira, and that's what you balance your the other 100,000 naira 1 month into the program. It can actually, sometimes we used to take 1 month a week, but then 1 month into the program, you balance the remaining 100,000 naira, and this is actually the account details. So you can send to, if you pay, you can send your money to any your receipt to any of the admin. I think the founder, I'm on the group chat. You can see the one that has the analytics logo, and that's actually the founder. You can reach out to that person, and then you can reach out to another person there again, and then just send your flyer to the group, and then to any of them, and I mean the receipt, and they will attend to you. Okay, so this is actually for me trying to tell you that you have to buy these products. All right, you are not going to regret it. I'm being very honest with you. I don't know who referred you to us, but I'm very, very honest that, and whoever that referred you to us know that we are delivering value. If I am the Excel facilitator and I'm telling you all this, and I have shown you the amazing things that we can do with Excel, amazing things that you can do with Excel, that simply means that we can deliver the value. We are not telling you because we want to sell marketing. No, we are telling you what we are into and what we can do. All right. So now another thing
Can I
again.
ask a question before you go on?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay, sorry to cut in there. So I just want to get clarification. The program fee 250K, discount fee 200. So are you saying the original price was 450?
No. The
Or the 200 is out of?
Original price is 250.
Okay, so
So
discount of
yes.
200. That means the remaining will be one. The remaining will be what? 50,000. Is that the meaning?
No, the discounted fee is 200. That means the training fee is 200, sir. Training fee is 200. That is actually a mistake from the person that made the flyer. So the training fee normally, the normal price is 200. Okay, 250. 250.
Okay.
There's actually a discount of 50,000 naira. There's actually a
Oh.
discount of 50,000 naira. Yes. So the main program fee is 200,000 naira. And let me tell us something. So this 200,000 naira and is for people that actually join this program. So normal price is 250,000 naira. So this 200,000 naira is for people that join this program. And remember, I said our next training, our next cohort will start on 2nd of December. 2nd of December. That simply means you have to make your payment before 2nd of December. So because before the class, we used to have meet with our students. So you meet with everybody that you will be working with. So we have this installation. We start installing everything from the beginning to the end. Even if you don't have Excel, you don't have anything, we help our students to store Excel on their desktop. We help them to store Power BI. We help them to install the SQL and open so many accounts. We help you to open your GitHub account. We help you to, if you don't have LinkedIn, we help you to open your LinkedIn account. So all these things, we do it before the day your program commences. Okay. So that's it. So the training fee is 200,000 naira. Are we good?
Yeah, just a question. I don't know if you're still going to present that. So this 200,000, it covers for all the modules, but are you going to give us a breakdown of what each module will cover and the duration, or is everything going to just be for 1 month? Because earlier I heard you say that the SL is going to be for 1 month.
Yeah, now everything is 3 months. Everything is 4 months.
Okay.
Everything that this 200,000 naira will cover is 4 months.
Okay.
So the training is 4 months. Now, 3 months live classes, 1 month custom project.
Okay.
Yes, so everything that this 200,000 naira will cover is 4 months. So our training is 4 months. So now the 1 month. So why I said 1 month for Excel is just because I'm trying to bring clear this air that some people that they can actually tell you that within 1 month you become a data analyst. They will teach you Excel, they will teach you Power BI, they will teach you SQL, they will teach you blah, blah, blah. Do you understand me? I'm trying to say that even that 1 month alone, we use it to teach only Excel for you to see what you will learn with Excel in 1 month. So that's what I'm trying to establish. So, but the whole program is 4 months. 4 months. So 3 months live classes and then 1 month capstone project. So that's what the 200,000 will cover.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
And it's going to be Saturdays and Sundays.
Yes,
still?
Saturdays and Sundays. Yes, Saturdays and Sundays. Now, Saturdays and Sundays. Now, Saturdays 11 a.m. 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So Sundays 2 p.m. to 5 p.m.
That's Nigerian time.
Yes, for Nigerian time. Okay. Yeah. So for people that are in Nigeria, I think you can actually enjoy this. Okay. So now 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturdays. Then on Sundays, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay. So, and it's for 3 months. So aside from that, I said I will do meet on Thursdays or sometimes Wednesdays. I know that these current guys are taking SQL now. They met last week. They met about 4 times, 4 good times, because the thing is that we must deliver the value. We don't record any video and say, okay, go and, just like people will tell you that if you go to YouTube, you watch all this video and you'll be good. And be very honest with you, you need a mentor. If you want to go far in life, you need mentor. Okay, you need mentorship. Okay, I think I met someone last month. Yeah, last month. Right. So the guy said to me, I was like, okay, trying to introduce myself. I'm a facilitator. I have I have 4 years and experience being a data analyst and data science. I think I was, wow, I've been there for last month. And I was last year. He said, I've been watching video on YouTube since last year. I said, okay, you've been watching video on YouTube since last year. That's fine. So can you tell me? I just asked 1 or 2 questions. Tell me about predictive. Tell me about forecasting. So, and because we're actually talking something that brought that statement, okay, can you just explain what forecasting is all about? If you have actually work for a company and the company wants you to forecast, what will be their net sales in the next 2 years or 3 years? Because they have seen what's happened, okay? Can you just forecast for them, being an analyst? And the person was actually looking at me. I'm not trying to make popular of the person, but I'm trying to say that you need mentorship if you want to go find in this tech. I will not lie to you. So he said he has been watching YouTube videos since last year. You see, you have been watching YouTube video and you need a roadmap, to be honest. Okay. So, all right. So, guys, the final something I want to say here before we, please, if I were you, I'll just screenshot this thing. I'll just screenshot screenshot this, okay? So if you make any payments, or the first payment is...
You won't share via WhatsApp?
So I wish, of course, I will do that. I'll do that. So I will share it. So if you make payments, please share your receipt with any of the admin. So, and they will definitely get back to you.
Account
now,
name.
The account name is, oh God, who do this thing? So the account name is Amda Analytics. Amda Analytics Limited. Okay, I'll get the Amda Analytics Limited. Yeah. So now, how do you share? Now let's finalize our data. Okay, now you have done this thing. How do I now share this thing? Probably because I would like you guys to, now I said something. Now, aside from this, you still definitely get certificate for the bootcamp, okay? But now what I will do today for this video is those that stay to this end. So what those that stay to this end, what you will have me to do, please don't share this thing with anybody. What you have me to do, send me a DM on WhatsApp. You know me now, I'll be the one posting all this one on WhatsApp, okay? This week is my week. Okay. So send me a DM.
Okay.
Yes, send me a DM on WhatsApp and I will share the video with you on your DM. Okay. So that simply means that you mean business. If you stay to this end, that simply means you mean business. You want to learn this. Okay. Now, how do I share the video? At the end, I want to share the dashboard. So what I would advise you to do, okay, please listen, is very important because you need to share this thing on your LinkedIn. Okay. If you don't have LinkedIn account, I will encourage you to, open one. So that's actually one of the things that we do with our students. So before they start anything, you open your LinkedIn because there is actually something that you will be doing every day on your LinkedIn. So now you can, zoom out, then you screenshot this face. Okay, remember you have to finish everything before you screenshot. So now you screenshot. So you come here, you can actually screenshot. Probably you use your snipping tool or you use your window and press screen, just like this. You get that screenshot, okay? So you get that screenshot. Now, after screenshots, you go to where you have your pictures, then you crop it. You crop it. So now another thing again you need to do after cropping it, crop it very well. Let it be. Don't have all these things. Okay, you need to have all these things. Then you need just highlight, crop it. Now please pay attention. For you to have the for you to have the certificate, okay? So we are going to work on 2 projects. We work on one today, and we're going to work on another project next week, okay? Now, you are going to share this thing on your LinkedIn and tag me, of course, I'm your facilitator, okay? So tag me and then tag AMDA Analytics. So if you're looking for probably how do I connect with AMDA Analytics on LinkedIn, just click on this thing. You can see it. If I click on it, it will take me to AMDA Analytics page. So if I click on it, at first you're on LinkedIn, so it will take you to AMDA Analytics page, okay? So you need to tag them and tag me. Share the link with me on WhatsApp. Share the link with me on WhatsApp. So I'm taking.
Please,
Now, this is
Chi, why don't you share the LinkedIn link
okay.
on
Link.
the one for
Okay.
under, because some of us are not using laptop for our LinkedIn. We are using our phone.
Okay, that's fine. I will do that. Thank you very much. I will do that. Okay. I will do that.
Okay.
Yes. So I'll share that. Okay. So now tag me for you to get a certificate. This is actually criteria for you to get a certificate. Okay. You post this week's one. Post tag AMDA Analytics. Tag me. My name is Chinyere Chukwuka on LinkedIn. Chinyere Chukwuka. Okay. So tag me. Tag AMDA Analytics, and then the next week tag me. You need to tag me. Tag the next facilitator, the person, my colleague that will be taking the thing next week. Tag another AMDA Analytics, share the link. And then as far as you posted these 2 things, you will get your certificate for this bootcamp. You get your certificate, okay? Now, aside from that, the next thing is what? Start buying the product, okay? We want to meet with you for good 1 month, for good 4 months. We want to start with you. We want to hold your hands. We want you to be part of our success story. We have a lot of people. You meet another set of people next week that will still come and tell you their story. Okay, I have somebody that started. Okay, this guy started, and for you know Excel. This guy doesn't know Excel, like Excel icon. If you see Excel, I don't know that this is Excel icon. So that's how bad his own was. But today, I can tell you the truth. I'm being very honest with you. Today, this guy is guru using Excel, Power BI, and SQL. This guy is currently coding with SQL. Okay, that's actually a lot. We can help our students, how far we can help them. If we are not doing well in this field, you're going to see people coming here trying to tell you to register for our program and all that, okay? So I want to take 1 or 2 questions, then we'll call it a night. Okay, I have a lot of people that want to talk. Okay, let's take Ola. Ola. I don't know if I pronounced that name very well. So let's hear from you, Ola. So we'll take 1 or... Okay, let's take questions. Ola, you can speak, please. Okay, while waiting for her to
Thank you
speak.
very much. Thank you very much, Chinyere.
Okay, you're welcome.
It has been a very good journey, very interesting one at that. This has actually this boot camp has actually tried to add more value to what I've actually known, and then we can take it from there, learning from other areas. And like you said, the program, it's something that we all look at and get back to you on that.
Okay,
Thank you
thank
very
you.
much for this opportunity.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. So let's hear from Oluwaseun. Oluwaseun, please go ahead.
Thank you so much, facilitator. I really appreciate you, ma. Please, I didn't get how to do the screenshots on the laptop. Please, can you take that again?
Okay, now I will do that again, okay?
Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. So now, if you open your Excel, that whatever you want to screenshot, there's what we call snipping tool. I'm going to use the snipping tool, and I'll use the second. Please, every other person, please just give me a second. Let me attend to this, okay? So this is my Excel. So if you come here, okay, on this your search bar here, you can see where my cursor is hovering. You can see where my cursor is hovering. So you can just type snipping. So SN, so SNI. So you can see snipping tool here. So you can see snipping to here. So if I click on it, okay, you can see it here. Okay, it's appearing here. I don't know if you have it. Now I'm going to click on new. Okay, it has, immediately I click on new, it has as what? It has screenshot everything I have here. So all you need to do is to go back to your pictures. It has already saved on your pictures, and then crop it. So now what I'm going to do, let me use the second part then before going to show you how to crop it. Okay, so I'll use my window key on your screen on your keyboard. We have window, that window key, window icon. You can see there is actually window icons on it. Okay, so when you hold down that window icon, okay, now on your keyboard you have these tiny keys. You have F escape, F1, F2, F3. I don't know, I'm using there. Okay, we have escape, F1, F2, 2, PT, PRT, SCR. That simply means print screen. So hold down your window and then print screen. Press on the print screen. So everything we do what it will print. Hold down the key, the window key, and click on print screen. Okay. So now, do you get that? Do you get that?
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
Okay. Now let me show you how you can crop it. Okay. So let me go and get it where I have it. I have a lot of things here. So I'll go to my pictures. I'm not sharing. I know I'm not sharing. So I just want to get it. Okay. Oh, where is it? Empty. Pictures, screenshots. Just a minute. Let me look for where it takes. Okay, yeah, send it. So just a second, let me share my screen. So this is it. So what I will need to do, you can see here, edit image. I'll click on that edit image. There's edit image here. Look at it here. So I'll come here, I'll drag this thing, I'll crop it. So I'll crop it very well, crop it very well. So come here, crop it. So I'll drop it here, something like this. So this one, I'll bring it a bit. So perfect. So you have it like this. So then you save. So you save. That's all. Did you get this one?
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So let me take questions, more questions then. So let's take questions. Okay. I have Chidima Nkama. Chidima, please go ahead.
Okay, good evening. Thank you yesterday. Thank you today. I'm grateful. Okay, my question is from actually yesterday, where you put where we want to insert the pivot table. You see, in my own Excel sheet, it was showing under my KPI. It was showing why I was practicing because I didn't practice with you yesterday. While I was practicing on my own today. Earlier on today, it was showing me column 1, column 2 instead of that row ID, customer ID, sales, and all of that.
Okay, see what you are going to do. Okay, so I posted Excel material on the WhatsApp group. Okay, use that Excel, the one I posted, the last one I posted.
I tried to work on it. I can't work on it. I tried to create another KPI and all of that. I couldn't work on it.
Now, let me tell you what you're going to do. So, are you on your laptop now? So, I will show you what you need to do.
Yes, even
though you want to share your screen? No, don't share your screen. So, it's already late.
I can't share my screen because I'm using my phone now.
No problem.
My laptop.
No problem. Let me show you what you need to do. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll just open my screen. Share my screen. I'll show you. So when you open that Excel, Okay, you can actually see something like
The one you shared today.
yes, the one I shared today. Okay, you can see something that will ask you. Let me open a new sheet. So you can see something that will be here that will be asking you to enable editing. Enable editing. Can you see it? Click on it. Click on that enable editing.
Yes, I did that. And
then you can work on it.
Wait, I tried to insert that pivot table, but the table didn't. I mean, after I clicked table one, it did not want to. As in, you know, by the side you see your pivot table. I don't know if you understand.
If you did not see your pivot, let me show you something. If you did not see your pivot table, let's assume it now. I click here. As I'm clicking on this thing, you know this thing is pivot table, and I'm not seeing my pivot table. Okay, so all you need to do is come to pivot table analyze here, and you can see field list. Field list. So click on the field list, and the pivot table will appear.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much. So let me take Father Abraham. Are you there, Father Abraham?
Yeah,
okay,
good
let me
evening.
take.
Yeah, good
All
evening.
right.
Good evening. Yeah.
Yeah, good
Thank
evening.
you. Thank you for your time, Chinyere. Thank you. You have been doing well. So now I want to ask if I want to, like myself, I pick up some lesson from the internet, and I think from my experience now, I think I should call myself an intermediate. So, but then I want to be certified. So I went online and I searched for certification, and I saw Microsoft PL 300 or so. So, do you guys offer certificate course like Microsoft and Google?
Our training is certified. You get certified. Okay. So you get
Yeah, I know.
certified.
So if I want to do the Microsoft PL 300, is this something you guys can help me with? If I should apply, if I should run your program?
No, we don't do that. The only thing is that we train you to, when you apply for that Microsoft Excel, you'll be able to pass. That's what we do. Okay. Now, aside from, there's actually something probably in the next week I'll talk about it. Okay. Aside from you getting this skill and getting certified, there's a lot that we do. Okay, we actually give a recommendation and reference letter. Of course, there are sometimes you might go for an job interview, and they will be asking for what reference letter or recommendation letter. They want to see where you have worked. Okay, we do that for all our students. Those are past works. You get job and they're asking for a recommendation, they're asking for a reference letter. We help you to do that. We help you with that. Then, concerning what you just said, what we do is that we train you that when you go for those exams, you'll be able to pass. Okay, but we don't give Microsoft certification. We give our own certification.
Okay, so then the second one is this. There is Microsoft Power BI, SQL, but I want to know which area can I really focus on? Because I believe if I'm a data analyst, do I have all these certificates, or do I focus on both Power BI, both Excel, both SQL, both Tableau? Do I focus on the four, or I should focus on two of those uh, of those formula, or those platform rather?
Of course, for me, I think you need to, acquire all the skills, because there are some organizations that you go, they will be using Excel, they will not be using Power BI. Okay, there are some we go, they will be using SQL, they will not be using any of all those tools. Okay, one of my students got job. I think the guy got job about 4 months ago, thereabout. Okay, the organization that employed him, okay, those organizations, they have their data on their database SQL. So he needs to make use of SQL and Power BI. Do you understand me? For me, I think the best thing is actually learn one of the visualization to know Excel. Excel is very, very important. I will not lie to you. There is not all these ones watch on YouTube. Get, but meanwhile, that's actually good. That's my own response to that. Okay, let me hear from Olaliwaju. Olaliwaju. I don't know if I pronounced that in very well.
Good evening. Good evening,
Yeah,
Chi.
yeah. Good evening, sir.
Thank you very much for all you've been doing since yesterday and all you continue to do. My question is actually more or less like troubleshooting. I don't know what is wrong with my sheet. The second sheet is sent, just like the lady was complaining. Every time I try to introduce a pivot to the new data set you sent me, it tells me data source not found or something like that. I don't even understand exactly the English it is speaking. And I called on the pivot table the way you said we should. So I don't know. I don't know if there's somewhere I'm getting it wrong. Then the second issue I'm having is that I on my data set I created, because I was practicing on my own as well, just like she said she was. I missed the beginning of yesterday's class, so I was practicing. So after creating my profit margin, I was trying to do the summation of the profit margin, but it's telling me that the profit margin I created is not a calculation data or something like that that cannot perform summation on it. I don't know.
So yeah, see what you're going to do. In all this you said, I posted one Excel on the WhatsApp group. So go and download that Excel and continue from there. Okay. So now let me take Lolo. Lolo, are you still there? Lolo, are you still there?
Yes, sir. Yes, yes. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning.
Okay. My question is like, like I think this Excel thing is more of for this data analytics program or whatever is more of practical, because in as much as you do the training for 4 months, 5 months, or 6 months, but if there is no opportunity for you to put it into practice, the chances of you forgetting it is there. Is there. So my question is like, if one happened to enroll in the program or the certification, is there any plan or anything like a mentorship, like a kind of coaching that will just in the under company will groom the person, so that
of course,
if the person happen to do something like get something in future, the person will still be referring to AMDO just for little or small touching, not just like after the program, then your business with AMDO is it is what I'm asking. Like, is there anything like that, like coaching or grooming? Because the thing is vast. It's vast, honestly speaking. So mine is the chances or the possibility, or if there is any room for that, so that even if you finish the program, there will still be a link between you and AMDO, so that if you happen to get something in the future that warrants you to refer to them, maybe for them to put you through, depending on what the problem is, at least you.
Okay, now let me ask. Okay, now let me answer your question. Okay, this is actually what we have been doing since. So now let me tell you a story about this guy that I said that got job, right? So the guy got job, and the job required him to do some things that he did not learn during the course of his training. So he reached out to me that, okay, see you. I told him, okay, no problem. We are going to do it together. So I was there. I guided him till he got, like, he knew that particular, how to use that particular tool, because that's actually what Power BI, the cloud base of Power BI, not the desktop that every other person are teaching there. Okay, that's the cloud base. So the company just want to know the CEO. So now let me tell you the story about the whole thing. So the CEO that employed this guy, he wants to see, like, not just come to the come as an analyst, analyze the dashboard, analyze the data, and then go. No, we want you to automate it in the sense that as the data is coming to that database, we want to be seeing it every minute, as seconds. Like as data is coming, I want to be seeing it on my desktop, on my mobile, because we have mobile Power BI. So I have iPad for iPad. So I want to be seeing it on my app iPad every minute. Probably set it like 1 hour. So I want to be seeing it every 1 hour. How it's coming, how much is entering every 1 hour. That's what the man wants to see. Okay, so the guy reached out to me and I told him that's very, very simple thing that we can do. I guided him on how to do this. This I'm telling you is nothing but heavenly speaking truth. Okay, now this actually to tell you that we can guide you, not just to train you and leave you. No, not at all. You can actually check out for people that have passed through our training, like people that passed last year. We are still there guiding them, like holding their hands. Okay, now that's why we always tell you, because we have this communication between us and our participants. Okay, if after the training that you feel like, I want to be part of this team, I want to be part of I'm the analytics team member, there is like you have that door open for everybody, anybody. Of course the founder will assess you. Okay, and if the founder assess you and you are good to go, that means you're part of us. Okay, then you'll be part of us. From there, you'll be doing these things, you working around with some of us, and then you get master used to all these tools. All right, so there is no problem. We hold your hands, and as far as you are, the part is that as far as you are ready to learn, even job openings, that's one thing I didn't mention, that job openings, we post it to all our alumni groups. So these guys, this actually some of the job openings, start applying for it. So that simply means we are not just train you and let you go. Now, training you is one part of it. That mentoring you and holding your hands, make sure that you monetize your skill is another part of it. So that's actually what we do. I don't know if I established that very well.
Yes, you explained, but there is just few things that I just want to point out.
Okay.
Like I know, like some of the institutions that are organizing program
So
analytics,
now your
like
mic is muffled. I
maybe
can't hear you clear. So I need you to speak out loud, and
okay,
your mic is muffled so I can hear you.
okay.
It's like you're
Can
using
you hear me?
earpiece. Yes, I can hear you
No.
clear now.
Okay, my what I'm saying is this. I know there are some institutions that have programs on data analytics, and the way they structure it, that if you finish the program, they will attach you to a firm. That firm, you will be working there. Maybe you'll be working remotely, or if it is maybe like it's a firm that is in the maybe that if is a firm that is where you are situated or something like that. Maybe you'll be part-timing there, like going like maybe 3 hours, 4 hours, or maybe like 2 or 3 times in a week. But if it is remotely, you'll be working remotely, just for you to get that practical experience. You understand what I'm saying? Because like
I understand.
this
So
thing is
what we
somehow
do?
more easier said than done. But like if there is maybe like Amdo has a program like that, I'm telling you the truth, because what I'm telling you, like I've done some programs on Excel intermediate, of which I'm doing advanced part of it. But still, I see that there is a need for one to be attached to a firm. At least remotely, you'll be working like, even if it is you are on an intern or maybe a kind of job on the job training or something like that, but lets you be gaining the practical experience of what is happening in the field. And like it's more easier said, they give you a project, maybe after doing it, fine. But like time to time, if you are engaged in maybe in what the organization is doing, even if it's just like capturing that or whatever, but at least you'll be gaining that confidence. You understand? So my question is there anything like that from AMDO? Like if one finish the program, just a kind of the person will be attached for a training whereby he will be working remotely, even if it is like a month or 2 months. While you are doing it, then you will now be looking for work or something like that, so that there will be link in what you have learned so far and the practical part of it is what I'm asking. Like it's easier to learn this thing, but honestly speaking, like in practice is where as in for me is what I need most, the practical.
What we are doing now, okay, now let me answer your question now, straightforward. Okay, we don't attach you to any company. Okay, but now I want to be very honest with you. What we are doing is practical. We don't give you any PDF to go and read. No, it's project based from beginning of the class till the end of the class. That means in the 4 months is project based. I wonder what you will be doing in the 4 months project. Do 4 months for projects, and you won't be able to do projects in real life. I don't believe that. Okay, so for me, what you need is still that mentorship, but now that mentorship still bounce back on you. Right? How that one that we are teaching you, we are not teaching you, we are not giving you any PDF, we are not giving you any document to go and read up. No, never. So it's project based from the beginning of the training till the end of the training. You build, you see this data we used to build this Excel dashboard, right? We show you how to build this data from the scratch. So if you can build data from the scratch, right, and then put data there, build it, use it to visualize. Is there any project that is, I don't think that is, we work on real life projects, right? So now, actually, we don't place you on any company after the training. That's what we don't do for now. But if the case, we can't say that for now, what we are doing, we don't place you on any company. But what we know is that after the training, we are not leaving you to just go, not at all. You can actually ask around people that have gone through our training. Probably I'll bring one of them, 2 of them in next week. You can speak to them. You can ask them. Just I'll give you their LinkedIn handle. Go and ask them. Okay, ask them that after the training, are we leaving them out? No, they are not being left out. We are there. We are guiding them. We are checking up on them, guys. How far? How many jobs have you applied today? What's the progress? How far? So how many interviews have you attended this week? Okay, that's what we do. I don't know if I answered your question.
Yes. Okay, so thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope I'm free to go now.
Of course, you are free to go. Free to
Okay,
go. So
thank you very
everybody
much.
that's stating now, so please send me a DM on WhatsApp, and then I will definitely send me a DM on WhatsApp or my WhatsApp. So don't go and tell your friends. So I know we have 41 people. That simply means minus some of my colleagues, I think we are 4 on the call. Okay, so I'll be expecting at least I'll be expecting like 36 people to send me a DM. So now let me hear from NASA.
Thank you, Chinyere. I was just going to ask, I know that Power BI requires you to have an official or school account, Microsoft account. And for those that do not have Office 365 or do not have school account, how are they going to follow with the Power BI session? Do you people provide Microsoft account to your learners?
Yes. But I mean, for the one that we'll do next week, for the main training, not the one we are doing next week, right?
Yeah, for the main training, yes.
Yes. For the main training, we help you to open 365 accounts. So it's the 365 account that we make use of. We will open it for you. From that, we can do a lot, like all this Microsoft. Even if you don't have Excel on your desktop, we help you to install Excel. We help you to install some of all these 365 softwares, like the team, PowerPoint and Word document, all these past 365 applications, we help you to install them. Okay, so that's what we make use of. We don't make use of.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man. Okay, Olaliwaju, are you good now? Olaliwaju, are you there? Okay, you have been raising your hands and you are not speaking. So everybody, I think we are good, everybody. So we will send the recording to everybody. As far as you send me a DM,
Sorry.
I will.
Hello.
How do we send it? How do we send the DM to you?
I'm on WhatsApp now. I'm on WhatsApp.
Because
Sorry,
the group is locked.
Send it now. Look for the admin now. I'm the admin there, so I'm the admin. Yeah. So I'll send a message. All you need to do is to message me. So I'll send the message, the account details and all that. So guys, we are looking at.
Sorry. Hello. One question. Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah. So the initial data, right? That we started working with. How was that? How did you get to that point? Are there tools that you use to build out that data or extract it, or do you extract them from an application, from an existing application? The data itself, the raw data that we used.
Yes. We got it. It's a dummy data, so not real life data. So it's not from any company. We manipulated it, okay? It's not from any company, so that you'll not be scared to share it online.
No. Well, that's not the reason why I asked. I actually, went through the flow. Do you understand? But I'm saying, like in a real life scenario, you gave us one scenario, right? And that's how we started this call. But in like a real life scenario, would it be the data analyst that would go and look for that data, or some companies just provide that data and then the data analyst takes it up from there?
Now it depends on the company. Do you understand me? It depends. So there are some companies that already have existing database. There are some that you need to build database for them. That's why it's very important that you know how to do all these things, okay? Just like what the current guys are doing. So I think they build data. In fact, they build data for Amda Analytics company, okay? So they are the one that they build database for Amda Analytics company. So what I'm saying in excess here is that it depends on the company. There are some companies that will have existing database. So all you need to do is to come to their database. They will give you access to their database and you start working on it. And there are some that they don't need, just like what I experienced, I think a few months ago. So I got a job that somebody said I have to start building out. Just introduced me that this is actually what they are. They have been using Excel. They want me to build the database for them. Okay. That simply means I will ask them, okay, what are the things that you need to do and all that? So I will establish that database, build it. Okay. And then now let me tell you something about building database. There are some that you need to build about 4 tables. What we use just 1 table. Okay. So there are some that you need to build about 4 tables for them. So probably they have their employees. So you build employee data for them. You build another data for their customers. You build another database for them, and then you connect all these things together. Do you understand? I don't know if I explained that very well, Abiodun.
Yeah. Yes, you did. Thanks.
You're welcome, sir. All right, guys. So everybody will call it a night. We'll call it a night here. Please send a DM to me, and you will get the recording. And again, another thing again, please start. Okay, Olamide, do you want to say something? So start paying for the main program, because that's actually the. Okay, yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah,
I
say when.
I can't hear you.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
I said, please, I was unable to get the video for yesterday.
The video for yesterday, I shared it on WhatsApp now.
I'm on the WhatsApp, but I didn't see it.
When did you join the WhatsApp?
I've been there from the beginning.
Yes. So it simply means that you don't read the messages. So I sent it. Go and search for it. It's there. It's there.
It was sent at midnight or thereabout. Just check your time.
Oh, midnight, because yesterday night I was operating and let me see
it's there.
Because today though I've not really been on WhatsApp much today.
Okay, no problem. But it's there.
Okay, I've seen it.
You're welcome. All right, guys. So good night, everyone.
So are you dropping it on the group, please?
I'm not dropping it on the group. I'll send it to everybody that stayed to the end, not group.
I've sent a DM to you already.
Oh,
so,
no problem. Okay. I'll send it to you.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
If you stay to the end, that means you don't need it.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I was asking, when next are we meeting?
Yes, I said, let's see. I can actually, if I see that a lot of people are unable to catch up with probably the class and they have issues, probably we can meet on probably Tuesday or thereabouts. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm not.
Why don't you leave it till the weekend? I think the weekend is going. If we meet on a weekday, we're not going to get so much done, right? Or am I missing out something?
Well, I'm thinking the weekday is a refresher course or something, Abi.
Oh, okay. Accept that.
Yes,
right.
yes. It's not for the just.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hello.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes.
I said I'm sorry to inform you that my WhatsApp name is different from the name I use here.
Okay, just send me
Hello.
a message and tell me your name, okay? Because I've
Okay, all right.
screenshotted the names of people here, right?
Okay,
All right,
all right, no
Hilali,
problem.
Hilali, let me hear from you.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead, please.
Yeah, good evening, ma'am.
Yeah,
Thank
good
you
evening.
for all you do at Amazon. I'm very, very grateful. This man,
Yeah,
I've been challenged since yesterday. So I've actually been doing audio, following right from the beginning. But I have issue with the Excel on my at that pivot table. I discovered that each time I try to enter the OK button, it's telling me data source reference not valid. I use Excel 2007. That's what I have on the system. Is it because the version is old or what?
It's not the version. If it's not the version, if you're on your laptop now, if you want to share it, you can share. Let me see what you're saying.
I'm not using the laptop, but I can just open the video, then you will just see. Is that okay?
I don't know how I can see it, so I want to stop recording, please. So that the video. I don't know how I can see it. How will you open